Hi everyone, I'm in this weird box, but I'm right here. We are going to be playing a game of Fiasco. The setting is, I'm going to get to say it once before y'all fuck with me. It is Rainbow Mountain. Rainbow Mountain.
Meountain.
I'm sure it will be Mountain very shortly, but for the moment, on paper, Rainbow Mountain is the setting. So Fiasco is a great game. It was designed after a lot of films in the style of Coen Brothers flicks, where it's just a bunch of people get tempted by grandeur, greatness, that kind of stuff, and shit hits the fan. Things usually turn out terribly for them, and we're doing something like that. Yep. What's up, sugar kids?
Class.
What's going on?
Please pay attention in class.
Boggling that I'm the good one.
I know. It's gotta be.
What is happening?
So Fiasco is, with the way the game functions, we're not gonna break down all the rules, but there's gonna be an Act 1, a section called the Tilt, where shit basically hits the fan, and then we'll do Act 2, and then the aftermath of what is going on. We tie up the story at the very end. Dice are used in this, but not for successes or failures. It's more to determine the outcome of scenes. And as we describe our scenes, we can be cinematic with them. We can talk about, all right, it's a low angle shot. Dude's super sad. All the lighting's blue. Whatever, whatever helps paint the scene. And we're gonna have specific wants and needs. But right now we're starting blank slate. We don't even have our characters yet because we're gonna roll for that at the very, very top. So Maddie, since you're closest to the dice, I need you to collect all those up.
I just had surgery on my hands.
All right, not you then. Brittany, I'm gonna make you do it.
Maybe Connie can reach those ones.
How
That would
many
be
dice?
On the scoop.
All of them.
ergonomically safe.
All of them.
Safety begins with you all.
To roll them all?
All of them. And then they go in the little circle.
I have to roll them in the circle.
No, you have to put them in the circle once
That
you
is
roll
such
them.
a small circle.
No, just roll them. Drop them.
There's so many.
Yes.
I found numbers.
So
I like. Wait, can I have
I'm
that
alone
one
now.
specifically?
Which one? You want that
The
one?
4?
You want that one?
Can you
That
just put
didn't
it like
take very long.
Right there, That's
It was
for
like
you.
30 seconds. They made me rambunctious.
Also for tonight, I know normally we have a lot of different levels of interaction, but because of the way this game functions, I couldn't think of anything that wouldn't outright break the game outside of this. Because every time we do a scene, you may either, as a player, choose to establish the scene yourself, by saying, I want it to be, I want to have a scene with JPG's character, and we're going to talk about XYZ, and I want this. And that's establishing a scene. We're going to give you that power. So for $25, you can establish a scene for any of these characters. So caveat for you, chat, you actually have to pay attention and try tonight. I'm challenging you. I believe in you. You can do it. So pay attention to the characters, who we are, what our wants are. If you have any questions at any point for that, post them in the chat and we will catch you up. And then, yeah. And so it's like, if it's totally off kilter, I might bounce you back and have you give me a B. Because I don't do that very often. I will roll with you guys, but not tonight. Tonight's going to be interesting. That's right. That's right! Huh?
What?
Yeah. Somebody in the chat was like, JPG? Like, they were like surprised that I was here.
Why are you here?
Yeah, he's still alive. We found him.
Morkborg did not kill me, you guys.
Everyone says, well, it sounds like Danny doesn't know us very well. Yeah, but again, you send me something too weird, you get to make up another one. So it's just, what if I wanted a challenge, I'd have stayed at work. All right, listen.
What did he say? I wasn't listening.
Who knows? Okay. Who
Great.
cares?
Yes.
It's a
Great.
mountain.
So either you can choose to establish a scene, or you can choose the outcome of your scene. So if you don't know if you can't think of anything, or you basically just want to wing it, you can have other players at the table set your scene for you, and then that way you will have a positive outcome as opposed to a negative outcome, or whatever you choose.
What do the X's mean? Because we got 2 of those.
What?
They're
Oh,
skulls.
they're ones.
That's
they're,
a one.
They're ones.
I just
Those are from the Disney Pirates of the Caribbean dice from when the first movie came out, and I just kept them because I lost the cups.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. They're very
fine.
cheap.
Oh, cool, we have something in common.
Was the joke that you're also cheap?
Yes.
All right. So now here's what we're gonna do. There will be an index card between every player. So they're gonna be our relationship cards. So
Ours
little
looks good,
relationships. And what we're gonna do is pluck from the numbers that are currently here. So there are 6 sections. There's 6 sides to a dice. Figure it out, right? To a dice, a die. Who am I?
Danny.
So there's community, work. Thank you. Crime, romance, Michael Tree, and and then family. And before we get into who Michael Tree is, let's talk about the setting real quick. So Rainbow Mountain.
Community was the first one.
So here's the score.
like Michael
So
Tree.
every game in Fiasco has something called the score, which is basically your breakdown. It's your synopsis, your setting. So it's an intentional community. Rainbow Mountain is more than a place. It's an idea. And the people who live and work there are true idealists, called back to the land, escaping toxic cities and a diseased way of life. They seek to build utopia on a few perfect acres of mountain land, far from the troubles of the modern world. A place where they can reject all that is broken of the modern world and embrace a new, simpler way of life. Of course, trouble has a way of sniffling out the fault lines of power, sex, and ambition, even when the power is over a bureaucratic committee. The sex is free-for-all, and the ambition involves a yogurt maker and a dairy goat. And there we go.
I didn't know there were goats in this. I'm out.
Weirdly, I'm more in.
All right, so that's our big idea. That's what's happening. So now what we can do, we're gonna all go around. Oh, actually, the person who picks first is whoever grew up in the smallest town. I grew up in Long Beach, so it ain't me.
Not you.
Not it.
Santa Ana. So yeah, not me.
Westminster?
Scarsdale, New York. Are we going by which town is the most Jewish? Then I win.
Smallest.
Smallest, my mistake. Where are you?
Lawrence?
Do we need to like Google?
Right, where's the pandemic cards to just tell me?
Somebody in
Yeah.
the chat Google it.
Don't have that kind of time. Charlie Necro says go by hand size. JPG, you're up.
Oh no, I have the tiniest hand.
No, I do.
Okay.
Mine are way smaller than yours.
We just
You have to
started.
put your palm
I
on
didn't do it. Yell at Charlie.
Stop faking it.
We just started this stream. We're not doing this
I almost
tonight,
lost
okay?
a Smarty.
No, but my cat
If
is
somebody sets a scene about somebody's hands, I will get drunker on this stream.
Oh boy.
Don't make that a thing.
I'm weirdly big.
TOS.
Sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right. So basically, so now you get to choose. So our requirements, the things that we're going to build is we have to have relationships with each other. They can
Okay.
be defined or undefined. So basically, as long as each of us have at least one relationship, it can be the broader community, work, crime, etc. But if you take a second die, so like if you did community, the next die you grab will define what that is. So if you grab a 1 and then you grab a 5, it tells you what you're getting. As a group, we need at least one need, but with a group of 5, we might have 2 needs. And then that's fine. We can back off of those. And you can define them as well or not. And locations, we'll need at least 1 location, probably 2 for this many players. And then objects. Objects are interesting. And at any point, grab these, read them, flip through them, do what you want to do. So JPG, you're up first.
Okay.
I should have put out more of these and I didn't.
Oh, no.
I'm doing great.
Okay, so I get to pick the we're crime, romance. Okay, and then so now I'm deciding relationships for you and myself, and then Brittany and myself?
So you'll grab 1 die this time.
Gotcha.
And you just keep going around until all of these have been pulled and selected.
Okay.
So you can choose for me, you can choose for Brittany, you can choose whatever you want.
Everybody. I want to take a romance one, so that's number 4, so I picked number 4.
All right, so grab a 4.
Is he gonna take
A white
ours?
4 or a black 4?
Doesn't
take
matter.
the
Doesn't
one
matter at the top.
Okay, yours is safe.
Okay, gotcha.
There's 3
Yes.
4s.
And
Yeah.
okay, cool. So that's the one I take, and I don't do
Cool.
anything.
You can pass that off to Brittany, and then so you can also do needs and locations and stuff now
I
as well.
also
So I
pick
think
4.
when you're not
I
picking,
too
let's be reading through some of these. So grab
4.
a location stack.
I'll do a location.
We can filter through the needs stacks. If you want to read
can't
through
read.
objects, I got you.
Is it in English?
Yes.
Thank you.
Just for the weirdness of it, let's see. Nuggets. Why don't we have 6s?
No 6s
Oh,
in this?
so here's the thing.
Of course we
The
do.
very last
Don't be
die that is
absurd.
chosen is wild. So you can.
Wild.
It's wild. It's blockers. I don't know. My head is a madhouse.
I'm taking this 6.
There was a 6 after all. Who knew?
I'm taking this wild.
No, you gotta take it at the top. Did you find one?
Yeah,
No.
there was a.
There was a 6.
There
It was
was-
there
was a
originally.
6.
Nobody flipped it. That's for sure.
You have to start fighting people.
Definitely.
Oh my god.
Nobody touched a
I
die.
grab.
A die.
Oh, there are no 3.
It's not your
It's not your turn.
No, I thought you said I was.
You are not. We are
Everyone grabs
going
one.
in a
We grab
circle.
one. We grab one. We just keep going around.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yes.
And then call out
I
if the
love
thing you're picking is a
relationships.
location or a
So
need, just so that we
simple.
can track them.
Okay.
And so the thing about, like, the same thing with locations
Oh.
and needs, we'll share them, right? So, like, if you and I have a location, it's like, maybe if it's like a bar, it's our bar.
Oh,
Or
okay.
it's our local bar. It's the one that we always hang out at,
Okay.
right? So it's like, it's all of these things are going to be linked to the relationships we have with each other. And it's going to start to flesh out our
So
situation.
I got a romance.
Great. So right now and which character did you choose that for? Or which player?
For you and me.
For you and me. Okay, so we have a romance. So I'll write that down on mine as
But
well.
hell yeah.
So normally there's only one index
support
card, but since we're
queer
not like around a table, we're
representation in
writing
media.
them down.
Romantic relationship with me because I picked family.
Cool. All right, so we got romance.
Weird.
Okay.
I wanted to see what would happen.
Cool.
What'd you pick for you and me?
We're family.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was just very excited about this. You seem like a nice
What kind of
person.
Toretto?
Seemed like a nice
I thought you were in pain. Like, oh god.
I'm just touched. That was so nice of you.
And also, so because we are sharing these things, because you and I have a romance, I can be the one to define that romance when it comes back around to me. So it's not stuck on you. It's not, the onus isn't just on you to define it.
Okay.
Such a good one. Wait, that's such a good one.
What you got?
What do you want?
What you got?
Family.
Oh,
She
family.
said.
All right. So it's
Yeah, we're
nice.
family.
Yeah. So that's your turn.
Oh, this is, I get to pick one.
Yeah.
For me and Brittany and I'm gonna pick. I'm picking romance because gay.
Dope.
4.
All right. Wait. So we're all establishing relationships first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now
okay.
you can. You can.
Hang on,
Yeah.
needs.
Okay.
Trade me here. Take your needs.
I have.
It's one of those things where it's not necessarily so,
Okay.
but it's the easiest one to get out of the way first.
Okay. Wait. So are we going down this way?
So right now it's your pick, so you can choose to build to further define what you have with Maddie, or you can start something with me.
Okay.
It's entirely up to you.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Let's
Love
go.
is what I got.
You guys ever hear of cocktail party syndrome? My brain is on fire.
Just reading chat.
Wait, no. Now I need you to explain it to me. What is that?
Cocktail party syndrome is when you have too much input from too many places at once, where you literally can't hear anything
Oh, it's
anymore.
like sensory overload.
Yes.
It's called ADHD.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
I
thanks
got
for the follow, Sabida.
All right. I got it. We're doing community.
Community.
Oh, it's
So-
covering my face.
I'll take a
on
sting
back.
So then that one's ours.
What are we? Wait, who's what? Did you pick you two?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you are
So we're
picking
connected via community.
You're, So Danny, you're picking me and Connie's connection.
No.
No. Once it comes back around,
Right,
we can
we'll do it
establish
again. My
Yeah,
mistake.
so I can only ever pick for Connie or for JPG.
Thank you.
For our relationships. The people on either
And then
side.
That does make sense.
Yeah, and then-
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to. Can I actually? Yeah, that's the one. I'm going to define my romance with JPG's character, and I'm going
Oh
to.
my god, I'm so stressed out.
I don't know who Cindy
It's
Peppering
official.
is. So
It's
I'm
gonna
not
be
do that.
official. It's gonna be official.
I mean, that's already.
That's not true. If you, well, you know, if you'd read all the.
I'm gonna go. Is there a 3?
It's not gay if you high five at the end, right?
Yeah.
No.
You just
Yeah.
don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
No, there are no threes.
Wait, there's so many twos.
I know. I wanted a 3, and there's no 3.
I thought one was a pile of threes, but it's just another pile of twos.
Another pile.
All right. Is there a 5?
The twos.
Yeah. There's
So I'm gonna grab the 5, and we are both gonna be love partners of Michael Tree, who is our utopian community's
Wow,
like,
it's
leader.
extra gay.
Wait, so we're love partners.
We're both love partners of Michael Tree.
throuple.
So he's our leader.
Love this. Okay.
I mean, that could.
Does this polycule have a hierarchy, or are you evenly tiered? Is the question.
Well, that could be
See,
great.
could-
at this.
could-
I'm a very short Filipino hairless kid. I'm definitely number 1 at this point.
I mean, you don't have. You don't have glasses, so.
I got.
Hold on one moment.
I
do.
So cool.
Nice.
All prescription kids.
Nice.
And you know, when the 3 of us hang out, they call it a Michael Tree way.
I want to go home.
So then now that it's to me, would I be picking locations, more relationships?
It's entirely up to
Anything.
you. So we've passed around the relationships just to have like a baseline, but if there's an
Right,
object that's
right.
interesting to you or a location, whatever, chuck it down.
I want to do more relationships.
Okay.
Now, since Brittany and I have established a familial relationship,
Yeah.
I would be able to define it at this point. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
does he not know that it's been me?
Oh no.
All right.
That was me, not Connie.
No, it was me too.
Oh, good. It's both of us.
Saber
We're both
says drink every time
beautiful.
Connie snorts.
Oh, God.
We
Good
were
luck,
joking
buddy.
about having some snort counters.
Is there a counter in there?
It's your 37-month sub anniversary. That's so embarrassing.
Here, I will share it.
Why
There it
haven't you
goes.
left yet? It's been 37 months.
We are going to be. If I could have a number. If I could have.
There are no threes.
There are no threes. Yeah, the best ones are threes so far, and there are no threes.
Oh God.
We're gonna go with parent and child. I'll take a number 4. Can I define who's parent and who's child?
The 4 is
Oh, you
wrong.
can
We
talk
can't
about it
be
amongst
a
yourself.
romance.
Brady's parent.
No. There's one more. There's
Where?
one.
I found it. It's right there.
One
Talk
left.
about it.
Make sure
amongst
Brittany
yourself.
doesn't take it.
Brady's parent.
Great.
All right, Brittany, you're up.
I'm going to put JPG up for adoption.
That's fair.
In this very small commune,
Do
it's
you
going to
need a
move like
3
one
for
building
that?
over.
All right. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Let me see.
I'm gonna scoot in just a hair.
I don't like that. I
Same.
don't like
There
that.
we go.
You too. You too.
Yeah, I got
Scoot in
tiny
just
T-Rex
just
on
a
it.
hair.
Camera's facing.
Just a hair.
At one point, we're just
Hey,
gonna have to start picking-
OCD123, thanks for gifting JPG a subscription.
Hey,
That's my mom.
Is that your mom?
that's your mom?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Aw, thank you for
These are
raising
sweet.
such a beautiful, wonderful son, by the way.
And can we meet him soon?
Okay, that one was me. Oh, that one's you. There we go.
All right.
We have to distinguish.
We have to claim snorts now? Oh no!
I think mine's a little higher pitched.
I think I do longer ones.
Okay,
Slightly
okay.
cherry note.
No, don't take the 4. I tried to prevent it. I'm sorry. I said I'd try to help her keep the 4, but it's okay. You can have
is
it.
Not?
It's the last 4.
You can have it.
Take it.
Yeah, they're
okay.
5 twos and
It's
1.
No, you can
Okay.
take it. Take the 4. I want you to have it.
It's okay.
No, I want you to have it.
No, you know what's gonna happen now?
Why?
She's gonna take the 4. Nope.
We're now love partners with Michael Tree.
We are?
I'm sensing a theme in
I'm
this
sorry.
commune.
Okay, so normally I'd love this, but this is a little stereotypical of what communes are on
This
television.
is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh God, am I Fridays?
So we're all
Tuesdays.
we're
Taco Tuesdays.
we're
though.
all, can I see the relationships sheet, please?
Thanks for gifting that sub to Snuggie.
Another. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mom.
Awesome. I really do love this community.
It's real good.
So can I add things? Like can I add another romance one to this story?
No.
So because there's a defined there isn't one in the subcategory of romance though.
Wait, what? I
She
thought
didn't
there was. Didn't she just choose the Michael Tree thing?
I did choose.
Oh,
Yes,
she did.
that's
She
what it
took
was.
the
That's what it
5.
was.
That's right.
Unless you want
Yeah.
to persuade me to do something else.
No, I was intrigued by mutually lusting after Cindy Peppering.
I was intrigued by that one
Yeah,
too.
so she
I
sounds
almost
great.
picked
Yeah,
peppering as well, but
see?
it's like I don't want to think about.
You know what?
I mean, it's fine.
Just gonna fucking do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cindy Peppering.
Caution to the wind. Cindy.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Sophie1291.
Hey, I know you. Hi, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie. I'm huge on this end of the table.
Okay, now it's my turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you do the thing for us. Okay.
Well, no. Crap.
Can I do a need?
You absolutely can. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we've just been focused on relationships, but all of these are open game.
Okay.
But then once so we'll pick a need, and then so we're gonna end with two needs and 2 locations on the table, but everything else we can define as much as we want, and we can still define those 4 items as well.
So this need I can establish for all of us or just me?
Just the 2 of
Just
you,
or the
the
2 of
or
you.
the 2 of you.
I'm gonna say me and Connie have a need to get the truth.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'll do need on the back of the card.
Yeah, so then when it's your turn to pick, you can further define what you're getting the truth about.
Okay, so
If you
is,
want.
uncover the truth? Yeah.
To get the truth.
Oh, to get the
Wait,
truth.
hold on.
Get
Let's
the
make sure. That's obviously a very important distinction. To get the truth.
Got it, okay. Got it. Perfect. Sweet. Okay, so now,
Your turn.
taking that 4. So now we're establishing that romantic relationship.
Woo!
Nice.
So, yeah, the heart, yes.
What do y'all got?
But now we gotta further define it.
Oh,
though.
I know.
That's the next
Oh,
round.
we will.
Right.
Okay.
I'm also gonna nab a need.
We will.
I'm
There's some
greedy
good ones.
today.
Oh, I like
we have
4. Too bad it's
available?
not available anymore.
Now,
6 is funny.
does this need to connect to like me and you? or-
Yes. Oh well, yeah. So if I'm
Or
picking
are
it,
you-
yeah. So either of us, but I want because they have a need already. So I
Okay,
think
cool.
that you and I should also
We're gonna
have a
have a
need.
need.
Yes,
And I'm gonna
I
go
know.
for. I'm gonna grab this one, and I'm gonna say we have a need to get even.
Dun, dun, dun.
And what that means, we don't know yet.
To like finish
sure?
mutually or like.
Oh my god.
Hi, mom.
Oh no! I just said that for Danny's mom.
I've been alive long enough for her to just understand.
no.
I think she's desensitized by that.
She watches Wednesdays. She's fine.
So okay, did she? So for Art's wedding, did she see you in the suit at least?
Art's married? What? I'm so angry.
Well, Trevor, getting that back again.
Yeah, I think so. I think you saw pictures.
I think that hasn't been planned for a really long
Because
time.
if she thought you looked handsome in the suit, I did that.
Oh,
It's true. He did.
Glad you wanted
Me,
fucking credit.
I did want
Jeez.
credit. I just said something.
Years
close to
later.
Danny's mom.
You have to redeem yourself now. I helped the suit.
All right. For objects, when I'm picking objects, am I sharing with you?
can I see?
Okay.
Or Brittany, whoever.
So
It's either
can I
left
see
or right
the,
every time.
the locations, please?
And if I grabbed it too as well, Brittany.
Oh my god.
We are going to have a community resource.
The two of you.
Yes.
I love
And
that.
I don't define it, right?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. All right. We're going to have a community resource.
Nice.
This finally makes sense to me.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the most complicated part of this game, but it's nice that
We just keep going till the dice are gone.
Yeah,
Makes
and
sense.
I like doing this part when everyone's here because then like juices start flowing as far as like, oh, how can we play with these toys, right?
Yeah.
It's super fun. Mominal gameplay. Thanks for the
Hey, that's
follow.
my mom. Hi, mom.
Hey, all the moms.
Because I'm minimal gameplay and she's minimal gameplay.
That's
so
adorable.
So it's probably my dad and sister too. Hi,
Oh,
everyone.
that's great branding.
It's so good.
Great branding.
Really, thank you. Thank you.
My favorite thing is, I don't know if you heard because you were walking in at the time, but it's like, oh, he's going to be even earlier. Nope, he's right on time. Like, that's JPG. The exact minute you said you're going to walk in the door, you did.
If I am late, it is because of Alex.
It's not because of Ryan's hair gel.
No.
Inside joke, you missed it.
Does Brian need hair gel? I have some in the car.
He does have hair gel. No, he looks.
here?
You didn't notice how great he looks?
Oh yeah, he was
He always
windswept.
looks great.
No.
Whose turn is it?
Brittany's.
I was giving her time.
That's kind of you.
That was definitely
No,
a
that's
smoke
ours. I
screen.
flipped it so we can have it.
You just inventing sixes?
That was there.
I'm not doing anything.
That was there. I asked her not to take it because we were planning on using it.
Uh-huh.
Did not. Nobody flipped it.
All right. Something's gonna go on with the outside world between us.
Oh.
Ooh.
The outside world.
The outside world.
The long ago?
You, me, and Cindy Peppering. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, I need the piece of paper, please.
So then that one.
Thank you. So I'm gonna define. I'm gonna get a subcategory of romance for Connie and I,
Nice.
and the community would fall apart if they knew.
Yes.
I am the mistress of mistresses.
The mistress of the night.
That was a great
Oh,
title.
mistress once removed.
Mistress of mistresses?
That's a good one.
It is?
That's a good one.
Oh.
She's the mistress to all the mistresses.
Can I have this huge black beehive like Elvira?
You should have two.
My
Two beehives.
Oh, we're gonna get through this game so fast.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be right back. Oh, this one doesn't roll.
I didn't need that, but thank you. Okay. Yeah, wow! You could just throw it to me. I caught it with my less recently surgeried hand.
There you go.
Good, I can throw it again dramatically in the future.
Okay.
I'm ready. Are subcategories of romance legal? Yes, as a master of knowledge of this game, we can all tell you that yes, that is a point. Double-decker beehive time. Guys, what do we do without Danny? What are we supposed to do?
There's no more.
Pick your shit. I like that. That was the most we behaved when we were at the table.
Said, oh, there's nobody to annoy. Never
Ryan's
mind.
right there.
No, you give it to him enough on
Booze,
Wednesdays.
Charlie.
I'm
you do.
extra nice to him.
I know.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
You know what? Okay, so I'm gonna
there any more
establish a
Smarties? I
need
am.
between us,
Okay.
and it's gonna be
Okay,
to
I
get
got one, I got one, I got
even.
one.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Actually, I'm gonna back you up there because we currently have 2 needs on the table. Because you 2 have a need.
Yes,
and
we
have
already
a need.
have needs.
Okay.
So I would say define your 2 needs.
Okay.
Our
Yeah.
needs.
And instead
it,
of
got it.
creating a new one. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, no, because we already have to get
We
the
need
truth.
to get the truth. You
Yes.
can define what.
Oh,
Yes.
yo.
Yes. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Define this one.
That's good.
All right, hold on. Okay, so
Just because we have too many needs, we're gonna.
Oh, there's not a 3, is there? There's no 3. God damn it! God.
Again, the very, very last one will be wild.
There
So
is
now it's just a
one-
count.
The last
5.
one's wild, though.
Wild. It's
Wild.
I don't know
Wait.
why that word does.
All right, let's
One.
see how far we can go.
1, 2, 5. Can I read them?
okay, yeah. So the
That's
one,
not good enough.
No,
That's
2,
not good enough.
5.
That's not good enough. We can do
Connie
better.
gets the wild.
No,
You will get the wild die. Do whatever you want right now.
okay,
Do
fine,
whatever
fine.
you want.
Connie
right now.
gets the wild die. You're gonna do the good one.
Wait. Okay. So am I still establishing the need?
No, you're gonna wait till the die is wild.
Yeah, so
Okay.
save that till the very, very
Got
end.
it.
I have
so you can
objects
get
right
exactly
here
what
if
you
you
want.
want to.
There's
Yes.
objects. We have no locations yet either.
Oh.
And no objects.
We have an object, something in the outside world. We have yet to define it.
That's our object. Something in the
The
outside world.
Okay. Cool. Since there's a
A
lot of twos,
rainbow
we're gonna do a
meow.
community resource.
Community resource.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have a community resource.
And then
the two of
the
you.
objects are
You have
for
not
us
defined
or
it.
for shared.
So the objects will relate to your relationship. Whether you have them or not will be up to kind of like how you start playing those scenes. It could be something maybe that you're missing now that you're so far away in a commune. It could be something that you took with you. It could be something you
Okay.
kept. Like basically, it's anything. It's just it's a thing to play with. It's a toy. All
Got
of
it.
this is a sandbox.
Okay, so it's not set to one specific like set of
Nope.
relationships.
Nothing
Got
gets
it.
defined until we start doing scenes.
Okay, so it's now a community resource. Okay.
Shut up, Dad.
Dad?
Yeah. If it ends in tooth, we're usually related.
It's a dad.
It's okay.
All right. Now you.
Now me.
Now you.
Oh gosh.
Is your community resource mistresses?
I'm gonna define our relationship
That's a
finally.
Yogurt maker.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
So we're community peoples, and what's out here?
Can I help you?
We got 1s, we got 2s.
We have 1 1, 3 2s, and a 5.
3. So you sure?
5.
I can't. I've already done it twice.
I hate this lineup. Ooh, okay. You and I are we actually get to each take a separate role in this, so it's gonna. We'll talk about this. So I'm gonna take a 2.
Why were you staring at me? I looked over
And
you.
one of us is the utopian idealist, and the other one is a worried pragmatist.
Okay. I'll take the worrying.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, that's
I'll
fair.
be the
Yeah.
utopian idealist.
That's kind of on par.
That's fair.
The idealist over here.
Okay.
Quick is relative. Oh, especially when you have ADHD, Russ, you too.
Worrying. I'll just do worrying. That's good enough for me.
All right, so that's me.
Could I have
What
the
you need?
objects again?
Absolutely.
Find the community resource. I got a 1.
We're
5,
getting
and
down.
2
My one
twos.
card has nothing on it.
And we still have to define how we're getting even, and then but you're looking at objects, right? Yeah. You got it.
So we have several dozen goats. Dairy goats.
Hell yeah. We got the goats. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
You two
very
got the
Several.
goats.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. No, we had the.
Oh, you don't have any goats.
I don't. I have no goats. I
Danny
just
has
want the
no
goats to be in
goats.
the game.
Okay,
That's all.
that's fair.
Community resource is
Yeah,
a
they're
bunch of goats.
All right, your mom's gonna be mad at you for having goats.
I told you not to bring the goats in the house.
I'm like, what sort of scenario would a mom be mad about their kid having goats?
We'll find out.
We'll never know what we're getting even about.
We'll never know.
My turn.
It's a 1.
All right, so got some BS
Well,
about
no,
goats.
yours is wild. Yours can be
Ooh.
anything.
Yeah, so you just hang on to that.
We need a
Pick the one that you
location,
want.
don't we?
Do we need a location?
We do. We definitely need a location. So it's location.
Alright.
We're nowhere.
So a secret place, the West Branch, or the goat farm.
City. That sounds fun.
You have the goats.
I
If you
can't
have
do-
the goat
can't do
farm,
enough.
maybe
sure
you are
there's
the
no
source
four?
of all food and
I
all
think
that
there
stuff.
might be a
So maybe you're
four.
you could challenge Michael Tree to
Pretty
like.
sure there's one more four.
Do we want the goat farm, Mom?
That made me feel weird.
so weird.
Right in the corner, like,
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. So I feel dirty. Let's see.
Good. You're in a goat farming commune where we're all having sex with each other, so I think it's fine.
Oh my god. We could be at the county free clinic. Just saying.
Is that an option? That's so exciting.
Fine.
Free condoms on Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
CPG is Mr. Tuesday. Oh, I didn't know that.
Is this film now?
Hey, now they make.
And we'll be
Interesting
playing the game next week on the Perception Studio.
We're on the goat farm.
Goat
Goat
farm.
farm.
goat farm, goat farm.
Russell just said, "Wait, this become the upcoming movie Lamb." Yo, I'm gonna watch the shit out of Lamb. in that kind of-
No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh my god, are we really?
Are you really what?
At 17, it's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Wait, what was I doing? Wait, what are you gonna define our relationship?
I thought
With
she was
your
defining the
wild card?
need, right?
I'm defining,
You're defining the need.
Yes.
What was
So,
our relationship? Oh, we already did
Fall
that.
apart. Yeah.
We did that. Okay. I'm gonna look for an object. And it's gonna be for you and me, Connie. And we are gonna have, well, because everyone else has community resources, we're gonna have private property.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey! Silence of the goat. The Queen of Unicorns has entered. Look, Emma, Queen of Unicorns.
That has a lot of meanings.
I know.
Yeah, with this particular.
I know.
Okay. So there's still one more
Majesty.
die left. Do I use the wild now?
It's
or just
wild.
Go.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
that's it. It's the last time. This is the one time to use it. So pick the one you
All right,
want.
cool. So we're gonna get the truth about what goes on in the meditation room.
Meditation room.
Meditation.
That's awesome.
Meditation.
So off the bat, we already have sort of 2 NPCs. So don't feel like anyone has to own that NPC. You can just tag someone in to be either Cindy Peppering or Michael Tree, because they're definitely going to
Okay.
show up.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least we're going to talk about them a lot. So
Terrible names.
they're great. I think these are the people who would absolutely start a weird
Yeah,
goat
no
commune. So
doubt.
I'm all for it.
Okay.
So now that we are as defined as we're going to be, all the dice go right back into that little circle here.
Oh, they all do?
Wait,
yes.
don't we give them to people later?
We will. So
My
we'll be
mistake.
pulling
Thank
from
you.
that circle.
To give, okay, got it.
And so say like I choose to establish a scene. You can all sort of like, even though only one person hands over the dice, you can all kind of like peer at each other and be like, fuck that guy, like let him fail, or like, no, yeah, like this scene's going really well, let him get what he wants, or like maybe it's insignificant or whatever. And it's not, again, the game is not we're out to fuck each other, because the game is designed to fuck us all as characters. But it's just one of those things.
Both
It's like,
meanings.
but you can mess with people.
of said
but
word.
just don't. I would say don't harp on the idea that we're out to get each other, because that's not the idea. But do know that all of our characters' lives are going to be miserable. Yeah. So the one last thing that we're going to do, now that we're at this point, we should all name ourselves. We should name our characters.
Damn, Cindy Peppering's already taken.
That is,
Damn it.
can I go first?
I guess anyone but you two could be Cindy Pepper.
Oh no!
Would not be opposed to that. Where did my shirt? You took my Sharpie.
Mine wasn't
Cindy
working.
Peppering will hear about
yeah,
this.
if you want to grab like one more index card to just pop your name on, that's cool too.
We only play one character, right?
Yes.
Can you open
Yeah.
this for me,
Like
please?
unless called
Thank
upon
you.
to play like a tertiary character or
Appreciate
something
it.
like that.
Oh, we have to come up with a name.
What's my son's name?
I'm gonna go by Calico.
Oh!
All right.
That is definitely a goat common
Rainbow. Yeah.
We have a dead Shabby? My God.
Yes.
Do you like my name?
Very original.
Thank you.
Really glad that was on camera. Super glad that was on camera. I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna go by Calico.
Good.
All right.
God.
By Calico.
You need a good one like ours.
Hey, thank you for the raid,
that's
Robert
good.
Hartley, GM. Welcome, friends. We
Raid.
just finished setting up Fiasco. We're just now getting our character names, and then we're gonna jump right into scenes and stuff.
Raid. That's my song about raids.
It's a good song.
Thank
It's a
you.
great song.
I wrote it just now. Very talented freestyle artist.
Hooray! Welcome, friends. Yeah. So we only really have one interaction tonight, and that's if you would like to set a scene for any of our characters. So once this is written down, we'll go around one last time so that everyone knows what our needs are, what our locations are, what our wants are. Hi. And then we're gonna.
Oh my God! Flashback to all of school. Ever.
I know. I come from a family of teachers. Yeah.
No.
I can't help it. It's ingrained. Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna get grounded.
I don't have authority. Thank you for the follow, Parahelia.
Helia.
Something different in this game.
What?
It's the meditation room. Maybe. Hey, BTL1403, thank you for the follow. Periwinkle Pitbull, thank you very much. All right,
BTR.
I need your
Big Thunder
Calico.
Ranch.
These names get ridiculous.
Rip. Too soon.
I'm gonna be. I'll be.
Are we going counterclockwise now?
Pomper. I'll be Pomper.
Pomper.
You sound like a bunny.
Circumstance.
Oh. Yeah, we give him a kind.
Yeah, so my name is Pomper. Okay, I'll go first with this explanation bit, but once we start playing, the first scene is going to go back to you, JPG. So,
Sure.
Don't we all have to say our names?
That's what I'm
Oh, okay.
I'm
Never.
doing.
No, it's hard to tell.
That's a great way to spell Pixie.
Pixie.
Pixie's not fallen. Thank you so much.
It's like the blue Scottish pixies that steal sheep.
Connie and Maddie are the
write
mistresses,
that down. I love how
apparently.
that was spelled.
That's fair. That's fair.
Hooray! So yeah, I'm Pomper, and Peppermint Patty and I, we are we're members of the same community. So something I would actually like to define with you right now, and we don't necessarily have to do this in the scene, but is since we're all part of the same commune, right? Is what separate like minor community do we belong to, like within the community, right?
Like,
So
it
because
have
we're
to
all
be
part
one
of Michael Tree's weird culty place.
Yeah.
So what then, like, what subsect would we have? Like, what would we go to do with our free time? What is our community? And if we don't know off the top, we can explore it later.
I was gonna say like
butter churning.
Scandalous.
Quite sexual.
or like baking
It can
or
be.
something like that.
Yeah, baking.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're
Okay.
we're part of like the bakers club or something.
Bakers.
And then I am an idealist. I think that this commune, Michael Tree, is the greatest thinker of our time, and obviously this is going to be a tremendous success. This goat farm commune is perfect.
And then I'm the worrying pragmatist.
Pragmatist.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm concerned that this is all gonna blow up in our faces at some point.
Doubts. And then my relationship with JPG's character, who is Calico. We are romantic partners, and we are also love partners of Michael Tree, the founder of our fine little
Thank
town.
you.
So we are establishing that I am number one and
DJ.
you are number two.
Maybe I'm bitter about it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
feel better about it? Or?
I think so. I think I would. I think that's gonna be fun to play with. So we'll do that, and then we each have a need to get even.
Oh,
And
yes.
we can. I actually want to figure that one out as we go. I want to figure out what we collectively want to get even
I
about.
have an idea.
All right. But then we'll go to you.
All right. So I'm playing Calico, and I have my mom Tabby. And, yes, because it's Rainbow Mountain.
Mountain.
So
I just put that in chat. Someone asked what it was.
so parent-child relationship. We are the ones in charge
it.
of the goat farm. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, because we have a bunch
We've
of goats.
got some goats.
Yeah,
and
we
we're
got a
on
bunch of
goat
goats.
Go
yeah.
farm.
And then we are establishing that we are a love throuple as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Is
me.
throuple an appropriate?
I mean,
Uh,
if we want to get really into it, I wouldn't use that, but we
Okay.
don't have to
My
get
apologies
into
for
it.
that.
No,
It's
It's
we
nuanced.
are loving the same person.
Yeah,
in a
I think we're
sexual way.
romantically involved, but I think like weirdly communal with Michael Tree. I think that's
There
just
you
part of it. Yeah.
I would call it a polycule. That's the correct
Polycule.
terminology.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
I got
Yeah,
you.
so we are in a polycule, yes.
Rusty Tooth, be specific.
It's also a
Who's
really
it hard to
cute
hear?
word.
Who's hard to hear? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Test.
Yeah, I think just face your mic.
Oh, face my mic. Okay, sorry. So, yeah, because that's how microphones work.
Right?
Because
Whoa,
I'm
what?
not a professional or anything, and now I feel like a dumb.
Just a dumb, a singular dumb. Yeah.
A singular dumb.
I get
I'm not
that.
going to loop you guys into
Oh,
this.
thank you.
No, all of you guys are smarts. I am the dumb.
I'm actually a snake.
Can I play Calico
Puffs
as a
reference.
Blame however you want. Have yours.
Your character.
dumb? Love it. Okay.
Calico the
Tabby,
dumb.
Mama, please.
Oh no.
I'm playing Tabby. Got my child over here. Dumb Calico.
A dumb.
A
am
singular
a
dumb.
Hey, dumb Calico.
Calico the dumb.
Trying to deal with her goats. That's not gonna go well. And then over here, Paula and I,
Excuse me, I go by my full name only.
Paula Abdul.
Wait, like
you
the
and I.
actual Paula Abdul?
No, we
or
just
like,
have the same
same
name.
name.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Is it? I guess it depends what decade we're in.
That's like the bit in Office Space.
Michael Bolton.
Yeah, Michael
Bolton.
Why
Bolton.
should I change my name? He's the one
Okay,
who sucks.
excuse me. How dare you suggest that Paula Abdul is as bad as Michael
thank you for your
Bolton?
cheers. Appreciate it.
All right, and on that note, so Paula Abdul and I are both lusting after Cindy.
Peppering.
Cindy Peppering. Thank you for the correction. I don't like last names, apparently.
There might be another Cindy. We don't know yet.
We don't know
Yeah.
yet. And we have an established object. It's something in the outside world.
It's Smarties.
It's Smarties. That's our object. All right, we are
It's not Smarties. I just didn't bring
You've gone
Smarties.
through 14 of these packages.
I had some to begin with,
I brought them to share.
but I apparently didn't eat them fast enough.
You ate many. Okay.
Do we want to establish what our outside
I
world
think
object
we should
is?
establish an outside world object. Since we're living in a place that's obviously very rural, perhaps something that would come from like definitely a city kind of city. Like a cursed ATM.
Like a bus pass.
A multi-pass.
A multi-pass.
Good lord. That definitely gave me
I like
Tuesday
cursed
vibes.
Wait.
ATM, but,
No. I've got
I have
it.
an idea. You don't have to
No,
take
wait.
it. You don't have to take it. But what if
Might
it was
be
like
better.
a radio? What if Michael has cut us all off from any outside information? So like radios, newspapers, all that shit's banned. But like maybe you like to listen to music or something.
Maybe it's an iPod Touch.
There we go.
Yes!
Yeah, man.
Specifically.
Yes!
we need the little
With
the
the
shuffle.
little buds.
With just like only Panic at the Disco.
And it's got
no.
the band, the armband. No, it's Panic in the Disco and like Fallout Boy. It's like all
Oh
that.
my
Yeah.
god! Oh, so this is my
Early
iPod.
It's my high school.
2000s.
It's my high school iPod.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We like this.
We like this. That's going down. So we have an iPod Touch.
What color is it?
I would like a blue one.
I love that.
All right.
Great. I just instantly felt super old because someone's just like, "Who's Paula Abdul?"
What?
Oh! I am 47 years old, and this hurt my feelings. This hurt my feelings, you guys.
Not like this.
I'm literally, yeah. I'm literally,
Okay, then.
yeah. That's all I have to say.
All right.
Okay, so I
Yes.
obviously am Paula Abdul.
No relation.
No relation.
I was just really hoping she was playing actual Paula Abdul. Like, was that weird?
Straight up, that would be weird.
But are you going to love me forever?
Yes! Don't tell Michael. We are this card.
Yeah.
I can look. I know how to read this. Relationship, yes. We are in a romance
But
that the community would fall apart If they if they knew.
If we knew.
And
The community over there.
the community, the Sky Community.
Sky Community.
And we have private property.
We can figure out what that is.
Yeah, what kind of private property? Something we own together? I mean, obviously.
What if you're not supposed to have private property? If everything is everyone's.
What if
We do
what
share.
If
Oh, but that's a
you're
location,
an
right?
android and you are my private property, and that's why everyone
Jumping in.
would know.
Fuck, no.
Wait, no, it's an object. It's an actual object.
And that's, I know.
Wait, private.
Listen, after Mountain, I trust nothing.
Meowton is genius. How dare.
Assumption, sir.
Laggin' wagon.
Okay, so private property, it's an object. So
Right,
it
it's
would
an
be a
object.
thing.
Oh
What
my
is-
god.
It's
Comic
French
banter in the
fries.
chat. Yes, I do want to be MC Scat Cat. Thank you so much for that reference.
It's art. Of
I also
movies.
changed my last name is now Skimbleshanks.
It's art.
We're going cats.
Sexual erotic art.
It's our sketchbook.
It's our sketchbook.
It's our sketchbook, and it's
With
just
it's all erotic art.
Yep.
That makes sense.
There we go.
That makes sense.
I like that.
Okay.
This is our.
Michael Tree wants to fuck everybody, but porn is out of the question.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, we never said
I just
it was.
really wanted
We
to be
never
like.
said it was not allowed. It's just
Oh, yeah.
private.
I just
it's
wanted to be
private.
like very vanilla porn, right? Like, I just wanted to be like super vanilla.
It's not porn. It's erotic art.
yeah, right.
It's very
It's like,
artistic.
yeah. I was just.
Art is not porn, JPG.
I was.
This is not a conversation we're having.
We can have that argument right now.
We could. It would not go well.
Get out, Ryan.
Yeah, he was
Fired.
objectively quiet when I called her mama. All right. Objectively quiet when I called her that.
Yours is longer than mine. Yeah.
Because I like try
Yeah.
to breathe and
Oh,
I inhale
I
it.
just let it happen.
Okay.
Sketchbook of erotic art. Can it
Great.
be? Can it be entirely drawn in crayon?
Yeah.
Great. Can
Absolutely.
you write that down so
Yeah.
we don't forget that?
All the call me
What
in
color's your
Canafola
crayon?
with goat milk.
Well, it's not purple because that would allude to a small child's book, and that would be really awful.
I don't know this book.
We have multiple crayons.
Cute
No,
brony.
it's only the set that they tried to do of all the different skin colors.
So everything's just flesh colored.
Every flesh color you could imagine.
Okay.
All your trees look like cadavers.
Wow, what kind of erotic art are you into?
Some people like to do it under the tree.
This is why you're number 2.
Michael Tree will come around.
Point. Okay. Well, my name is Peppermint Patty.
God.
And I'm in a romantic relationship with Paula, and then we're community members. What was your name? Pomper.
Pomper Skimbleshanks.
Skimbleshank.
That happened.
I saw all the cat names, so I gave myself a cat last name.
Paula Abdul is an
Skimbleshanks, a railway
excellent
cat.
cat name.
Skimbleshank.
She did work with MC Scat Cat religiously. So yeah.
Yes, that is all in my knowledge already, and I was referencing exactly that because I knew it already.
Old you guys.
I'm so old.
You're only like 10 years older than me.
No, I'm like 54.
You're not 54.
Get out. No, you're not.
How dare.
Stop that.
Asian don't raisin, you guys.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Asian,
Love
like,
an
Asian
imperfect
don't
rhyme.
raisin.
That
I
was
know.
great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know you didn't make it up. Don't take credit for it. I've heard it
not
for
make it up.
years.
All right.
pulled
So
it
I
up.
have one object left. We can figure out what that is
Full chef
because it's a
kiss.
community resource and it hasn't been defined.
Yeah, well, let's define that through scenes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I
Go,
think
go, go.
I think anything currently undefined doesn't need to
Be defined
Yeah,
now.
we can just
Got
play
it.
it out.
Okay.
So first scene, JPG is you.
Sure.
So would you like
actually
to
playing.
establish your scene and define like who's in it, who you're talking to, all that stuff, or do you want to define the outcome? Do you want it to be a positive outcome for you or a negative outcome for you?
Well, I'd like to establish the scene.
Perfect. So for us players, it's going to be as whatever scene he establishes goes, we'll sort of collectively, or even if you're just feeling it, you'll grab either a white or a black die, and that will inform him as the scene is happening that it's either going to go in his favor or not go in his favor. And then
Black is not in favor.
black is not in favor. Oh, thank you, our swords
because we've
decay.
been color coded to believe
Michael
that
Tree
dark
needs the
colored
goat's
things are
milked
worse.
right now.
Wow.
I guess that's your scene now.
Never mind.
That's my scene now, yeah.
Okay. So I think we established the establishing shot is me just running as fast as I can across the field, and I grab my mother's hands as I come over. Beautiful, Mama. He needs them milked right now.
Right now?
Yes, I know, and I know you disapprove. But if we don't get the milk right now, Skimbleshanks will become number one. I'm sorry, did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, you're right.
I hate that he pronounced it right.
Worst. Worst. Mama, and so my goal in this scene, Tabby knows that we're over milking the goats right now.
Oh no, Michael.
And this is really the only status that we. Oh my god!
It's a warm cottage field.
Waves of grain.
So
The goats are dying.
Tabby now has to make the choice, right? Tabby has to make the choice that do we over milk the goats and risk the goats at this point for our favor and to keep me as number one at this point, or do you do the right thing? Because I want you to over milk the goats right now, but the right thing is to give them rest, right? So this is like we're at odds right now.
So I can
Right?
give them
Skimbleshanks and I, we're at odds.
Okay.
If you want.
My child.
I have a present for you.
Okay, so we're going black.
Yeah.
Okay, so this isn't going to go well.
Correct. So you
Okay,
might be
gotcha.
losing your spot as number
The red
Can I just
color
play it through?
inspired it.
And
for
in the
voting.
scene, right? Like I plead and I cry, and this is something that I've worked very hard for, right? In order to get to be number one. And in an afternoon, you have dashed those hopes at this point.
Oh my god, it's like how I feel about them gutting the cubs over the last day.
Oh, jeez, that got real dark. Okay, so is that how the scene ends then? At this point?
You can still play it out. You can have dialogue. You can improvise and do all that
exactly.
stuff.
So then, like, what are you saying to me right now? Where, like, you're the mom. You're making the choice, right?
You've just run up to me
Yeah.
and you're saying that Michael needs the goats.
Yes.
And then I'm going to say, Calico.
We can't do this seriously. We can't do this seriously.
You
at
named
all.
yourself Calico. That's on you.
Yeah.
You can call me Cal for short. If you don't
Okay,
care,
Paula Abdul.
Funny
You
about
made your
that.
bed, no way in it.
Calico, I know you really value your relationship with Michael. And
It's all I have, Mama.
I know. But the thing is, I don't give a shit about you. I give a shit about the goats. And I can't let them be damaged. They are like my children.
You love them more than I do, and then that's how I exit.
She loves them more than she loves you.
Yes. Oh yeah. Sorry. That's what I meant to say. I finished a lot of this.
I was like,
bottle.
wow, she really likes the
I
goats.
finished a lot of this bottle.
You're so upset.
Dead Boy, no, our characters are consistent throughout. So yeah, no, it's. Hooray! So yeah, no milk for you. You might be sliding. In
And
the
a
stable.
very damaged parent-child
Right,
relationship.
ouch. So now you've gained your die, but since
I'm
it
way
is
better
it is
for Cindy
round
Peppering
one,
than you are.
give that die to somebody else.
Like right now?
Yep, any of us
I
players.
definitely want you to fail.
Thank you.
Yeah. I do not want to lose my number one spot
right.
in this commune.
That's right. Perfect. All right.
Fair.
So Brittany, it is now your turn to. Would you like to establish the scene, or would you like to determine the outcome of your scene?
I think.
My hair looks purple because of the red.
It's so.
I'm going to establish the scene,
Okay.
but I want to do something a little weird. I want to run and go talk to Cindy.
Cindy Peppering.
Cindy Peppering!
The illusory Cindy Peppering.
I want to go talk to Cindy about this altercation that I just had with my son.
Right. Connie, you want to be Cindy Peppering?
Oh, sure.
Yes!
Sure.
Oh man, this is...
I'm gonna flip my hair to the other side. This is Cindy hair.
Cindy hair.
Cindy
hair.
Peppering
Yeah.
definitely has an opposite part.
Yep.
She's so hot.
That's why it's that side part.
That wide side.
That's why we're mutually pining over you. I mean, have you seen your part?
It is
It's
pretty
so
spectacular.
far
It's
over.
quite spectacular.
Okay, so I've just had this altercation with my son.
Just crying.
I have dashed his dreams. I don't give a flying fuck about his relationship with Michael. And I run over to Cindy, and I'm visibly shaken. And I just want to, Cindy.
Really weird. Can I go for a walk or something?
No, you sit in the middle. You chose the spot.
I did.
You're the fleshy tree in the middle of the scene.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, 29 months.
29 months. Thank you so
That's
much.
another dad in the
A
chat.
true hero.
All right, so I'm running over to Cindy. I'm just visually shaken, and I just want to convey this. Cindy, I had the worst fight with Calico.
What happened?
Sorry. I'm just gonna stay over here. I'll be in my book.
He values his relationship with Michael way more than our community. He wants to overmilk the goats just so that he can be Michael's #1 dude.
I understand that that's important to him, but the greater needs of the community come first.
I know, and I'm so worried that I've completely damaged my.
What do you want in this?
What do I want?
Yeah. What is
I'm trying to garner favor because I want her to like me.
Hell yeah.
I'm going with sympathy here.
Okay. Oh.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay.
Weak.
The strongest aphrodisiac.
Here. Yeah. So we'll go a little emo.
Pity.
Swipe it down. Swipe it down.
I've lost my train of thought. Thank you.
I just need to know what we were allowing or not allowing.
We're allowing anything and everything.
Everything goes.
What the hell did I last say?
Sympathy.
Not that part.
He had a really, really bad fight.
I had a really bad fight, and I don't know if our relationship is going to be repairable. At this point, all I have is you. I just need to be held.
Gabby, I'm so sorry. Come here.
I want to go home.
Come here.
Oh, you want her to succeed? Duh.
Yeah. So,
No, why do you hate me? Oh.
So I, as Cindy Peppering, I will take her into my warm and loving bosom and just like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Your son is always gonna be your son, but your community will be forever.
Can we face cast Cindy Peppering? Because I'm just like any anime girl. Like, just any.
No, Thora Birch in Ghost World.
Good Lord, let's do it.
I got it. Yep, that's the one. That's what I've been picturing this whole time.
I feel like we basically said the same thing.
I think so. Yeah.
And I feel like we're just going to end our scene on that in our loving, comforting embrace.
Cindy Pepper will rest her head on top of Tabby's.
Do we like pan out?
We get like
And
a
it's just
pan out, like,
yeah.
but we pan out and up. So we get kind of
Yes.
an up view, like
Yep.
a down.
But-
Yeah.
Flower bloom.
We now see that Paula Abdul has been looking through the window.
I have been. I have been.
Right?
Like
Yes.
this.
Love it. Because
my
now
window.
it's your turn.
Oh, why would you do a close-up on me? Why on earth would you make that choice?
So,
Ryan is not being added to my list of to murder.
I think I'm on there twice.
No, you're not on there, but your energy drink supplier is on here. Unless you're the guy that cut us off on the drive. Okay.
All right, so would you like to establish, or would you like to choose your outcome?
I will choose my outcome
Okay.
because I want to beat Brittany.
So you want it to turn out well for you.
Yes, this is going to turn out well for me. Yes.
So now we collectively get to decide what the scene's
Oh, I
going
was
to be.
supposed to give this die away.
Yes, you have to give that to somebody.
Yes.
Anybody.
Someone you hate.
Not necessarily.
I'm sorry, this is a white die. We are in combat.
So here's the thing. So the dice get weird because at the end of the game, the main thing you don't want is an even number of both.
Okay.
So it's fine if you have a bunch of one or a bunch of the
math
other.
involved.
So yeah, there's math involved at the end. So just know that. So know, like right now, we're at a place where a single die means absolutely nothing. So you can do whatever you want with it.
So this is going to go to Peppermint Patty because I absolutely loved her show.
Okay.
Aw, thanks, Chuck. And then, so we got, okay, so I think we should pick up right where that left off.
Agreed.
I think that it's gotta be Paula Abdul,
Yep.
it's gotta be Tabby, and it's gotta be Cindy Peppering.
So I'm just gonna walk in and interrupt them.
Absolutely. So, but I think so.
I'm still behind the window.
So we know you're going to succeed, right? So you want to get between.
Yes.
Yeah. So there it is. You're going to get between. Peppermint Patty and Cindy Peppering.
Cindy Peppering.
And
Starting from
Tabby.
behind my window.
Absolutely.
Cindy! Cindy!
Who's that?
Cindy! Cindy Peppering, it's me, Paula Abdul.
Paula? What was she doing here?
I'm on my way, so you better not be cuddling anyone else.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Cindy Peppering.
Paula,
What up?
what are you doing here?
Nah, just chilling, you know. Whatevs.
Tabby is just bewildered over here.
Paula's a Chad.
And you see Cindy visibly kind of the same, like, what is she doing here?
We're chilling. I thought you looked so good out here. The lighting just gets you. See?
I appreciate the compliment,
Yeah, I got
but
you, I got
weren't you supposed to be over helping Michael with something?
Babe, when you're around, I don't even know who Michael is.
Tabby is just
The joke is that I'm distracted by her.
Tabby is just overwhelmed.
Oh,
Throws a punch.
Tabby, hey, didn't see you there.
Throws a punch.
Oh, what the hell are you doing? Why are you interrupting our time together?
Throw the punch. Throw the punch. We're in charge of the narrative, right?
No. We're in charge of setting it up.
Oh.
Get
out of her seat!
Once it rolls.
You can do this
Yeah,
one,
no, it's all
maybe.
good.
No fight choreo yet.
We're learning.
We got fight choreo. Hold on. Sup?
Why the hell are you here?
The jauntiness.
Such a stud, I know. What up?
What are you trying to do?
What? I'm just chilling with my girl.
But she's my girl.
No, honey.
We were having a moment. Tabby is clearly upset about something, and I was trying to console her.
That's very kind of you. I love your heart. What a beautiful person. Inside and out.
Well, that was really sweet.
But
And you're just this ugly person.
Wow! I am not! I am the third most attractive person in this town!
what are you?
Don't worry.
Still got it.
I thought we were friends.
When did you get that idea?
Because you shared the iPod Touch with me.
Okay, look.
Excuse
Look.
me? A what?
No. It was not about the iPod Touch. It was about the music on the iPod Touch.
She said it twice.
There
is no music allowed in this commune. You know this.
Are we in the town in Footloose?
Lithgow won't allow it.
That's what that town's called, right?
Town of Footloose. Yes.
Nobody puts Paula Abdul in the corner.
It's a completely different movie. That's Dirty Dancing.
Oh no. Messed that one up.
And I go, yes. No, you know what? Here's the thing. I write sins, not tragedies.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
Wait, did somebody decide if this? No, you decided that this was already gonna end
This
up.
already is good. It works in our favor.
Oh my god.
That's really it. I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm gonna say we'll call that scene.
That's
You definitely got in
I
between.
think that was a W for
Yeah.
Paula.
That was fucking.
That was a
beautiful.
dub regardless.
So
Thank
I handed you that, or you took. So the white that you would have
Yeah.
gained from that scene, you got to give it to somebody else now.
I give a white one to someone.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it
Good lord.
to show Brittany that I own things and she doesn't.
Whoa!
Shit!
I know you
It's a
don't have
game.
any
It's
of
a
these,
game.
so
It's
I thought you'd like that.
Dang.
It's on.
So, something to keep in mind, right? Just as we continue, keeping an eye on our needs specifically, because that's what's going
what do we
to
need to
propel
do?
us forward as like as an ensemble. But I like these character things because we have 2 rounds of this before Act 1 is over. So all this establishing thing is super great. I'm just saying, don't forget about it as we get into round 2 and stuff.
Alright,
So
cool.
whatever you want, it's you. Would you like to establish, or would you like to determine your outcome?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and determine my outcome.
All right.
It's gonna end up in my favor, whatever it is.
Nice.
Okay.
So do I need to grab a?
Yeah. So all right. So you want it to go well for you.
Yes.
Cool.
right.
And what is your? I guess we get to determine. So Peppermint Patty, remind me. What's your need? What you want? Who you with? All that stuff.
Okay, so romantic relationship with Paula, and then I need to get to the truth of what is in the meditation room.
Great. Okay. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, great news happens to the next person with the black dye. Your childhood cat named Grandma Dino has passed away in a tragic milk drinking accident.
Grandma Dino!
Okay, so the next person with the black dye specifically. So not you.
Okay, no, because
God.
yeah, right. That could have been real bad.
Oh,
If you're not taking the black dice, I'm definitely taking the black dice.
Nice.
Okay.
Do it. Good. Hey, the chat snort predictions are up, so everyone in the chat vote. Who will have the most snorts tonight?
is that what's up?
Yes.
We should definitely have separate snort counters.
Yeah.
I cannot keep track of that.
There are no fingers fast enough.
Right over here, every time I'm calling Brittany Mama right now.
Oh
So-
no, yeah, this is how many snorts will Connie cause tonight.
I feel
is
like
the
this chain
the
reaction,
thing.
this ball's got to keep rolling, right?
Yeah,
I feel like
so-
Peppermint Patty comes in with Paula Abdul chatting all over
Cindy
Cindy.
Peppering, yeah.
And for convenience of scene, we can make you Cindy Peppering in this particular round if you like.
All right.
So maybe she's walking by with like the no, the goats didn't get milked. That's right.
They didn't get milked.
They didn't get milked. So we're still out in the field, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, because he ran up to you and then you came and found Cindy out in the field?
As far as I'm concerned, we were out in the field.
Okay, okay.
So you're
good.
Cindy?
I'm now Cindy.
Okay, so now I'm chilling with you.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
So
So,
you gotta take up a lot of space to be attractive.
all right, so Peppermint Patty walks by and sees this kind of rumbling going on, or like this argument, and being the concerned, hang on, wrong side. Being the concerned community member, or because she's the worrying pragmatist, she's concerned that this is some sort of like coup that this is happening, so that they're plotting something. So she's gonna investigate right now.
Who's plotting? I wasn't paying attention to you.
That Cindy, Tabby, and Paula are conspiring.
It's
Okay.
Paula Abdul.
The polycule?
Molecule is conspiring
Polycule?
to
Dang.
somehow undermine Michael.
Oh my goodness. That is an assumption.
Polycule Conspirations would be a super good hardcore band.
Yeah, like dibs on that band name. Dibs on that band name.
Yeah.
Okay, so Peppermint Patty enters in the scene, and she sees this kind of argument pass by, and she's like, "Are you all okay? Is there something wrong? You guys,
Peppermint Patty kind of British.
Tabby, you seem upset."
Patty, I am upset. I'm going to switch between them.
Okay, yeah,
It's gonna go well.
yeah.
I'm Tabby.
Yeah. Just hold the card up.
I am upset. I just had a fight with my son, and then Paula comes in.
Abdul.
Paula Abdul
No relation.
comes in and just messes everything up.
But Cal and Cindy, what are you doing here?
I was just here comforting Tabby, but Paula came along.
Abdul. No relation.
But Paula came along and she inserted herself
That does not sound like something I would do.
in between Tabby and I.
Oh.
That's a really good pause.
All the goats say at once.
Good night, everybody.
I am shocked. Paula, what is the meaning of this interjection?
Dude, sometimes the music just makes you want to do things, you know? No, not music. I meant dance. No, I didn't. I meant rhythm. No, goats. I meant goats. The goats. The goats did it. It was the goats. Damn goats. Let's. Yeah.
And the goats made Cal upset as well?
The goats are evil. I bet they're cursed. Just like that ATM from the other town.
Do these goats need to be punished?
I know. This is the other thing.
Oh, the other. Right.
Goats are bad. That's what Hardliner said.
Oh my god, I can't focus.
So then what is her goal right now?
So her goal is to try and get to the truth of what they're yipper-yammering about.
Okay.
So you're going to discover that your secret relationship is in danger.
Yes.
The one that could rock the town.
Right.
So it's a hard thing to admit in public.
Sure.
How you feel at the moment, right? Because
This is true.
if they know, they know.
If they know, then... So she's just going to keep this information to herself. She's like, carry on.
Oh, okay.
But she'll walk away with that knowledge.
And I do the really big like.
I feel like you very much have the upper hand in this conversation.
Yeah, me.
And I appreciate that.
It's like she stumbled in on this and she's like, and then just walk away.
Just more ammo.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so now you give that white die away to anybody.
All right, I'm going to have to give this to Tabby Cindy Peppering.
All right, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
I would actually like to establish,
Ooh.
and I think because our getting even is undefined currently, I'm going to say it's going to be a
Oh
scene.
no.
Oh, thank you. No, I eat my words. Arsenal, the goat takes offense to this assault on their characters and would like to have a word with someone in charge.
Michael, perhaps?
So Arsenal wasn't here at the beginning. Ground it a little more. Reframe. So this entire place is built upon a commune built by a guy named Michael Tree, who's in charge, and both Calico and I are in a romantic relationship, but we're both also sleeping with Michael Tree, if you want that information. But I don't think we're not going for the talking goats this time. We're gonna actually try and as silly as we are, we're trying to play the little straight. So Arsenal, rephrase, friend, rephrase. And I will take whatever scene you write.
No Anthony goats this time?
I did that noise so much.
Danny, did you want me to go next so we can keep it moving, so I can take the black die, or what are you thinking?
So I can take the black die.
And I just wanted, just
Oh,
in case you wanted
there is
me
that
to
one.
take.
Because we got to take the
right?
black die, right?
I just if
We
you
do it
wanted
at some
it.
point. And then, do we have that one? Where was that one? Oh dear.
One more
Uh,
scene?
grave news happens. That's the one. Person Black Dice. Your childhood cat named Grandma Dino passed away in a tragic milking accident.
Poor Grandma.
All right.
Wait, so is it a grandma that passed away, or a cat named Grandma Dino
Gonna use
that
all
passed
my
away?
channel
I would
points
assume it
here.
would be your
There's
grandma,
a cat
my mom.
named Grandma Dino
It's a cat.
that's passed away in a tragic
insider
milk drinking
trading.
accident.
But we're on the Meowntons, so
We're on
that's
the
a community
Meowntons.
member, as far as I'm
Could Michael be
concerned.
hearing the goats talk to him? Absolutely.
Good
Absolutely.
Lord, yes.
All right. So I want this to be sort of a twofold scene then. So I want the scene to begin with me and Calico Like, I see Calico rushing home upset, right? Because you're upset that the goat milk thing didn't happen. I'm not aware of that. I just see that my love Calico is upset. And I want to try and take care of that. So my want in this scene is to sort of, is to comfort you, but I also want to feel like I want to start to dig into the need to get even. And so I think as the scene progresses, I would like that get even attitude to come towards going after your mother for making you so upset. But maybe we get interrupted by Michael Tree. So if any of the three of you would like to jump in as Michael Tree at any given point, feel free. But yeah, so I'm going to say it opens like I'm in our designated hut, right? Maybe I think everyone in this commune has a hut outside of the farmers, right? With the goat things. Yeah, it's an outside
We now live in
commune.
huts.
Did we make them ourselves, or did we, as a community, make them all so they look the same?
I think they all look the same.
Okay.
Yeah, right? Because
That's
it's like it's all
unfortunate.
Michael Tree's grand vision, and this dude's nuts. So there we go. So so we're gonna be you like rush into the hut. You're upset. I'm just like I just see you upset. That's what I care about. I want to comfort you, but then at some point we reveal that information. Cool. And then Michael Tree at some point pops in crazy pants.
Okay.
All right.
My friend
So I
thinks
just
so
like I
hot.
feel like it's kind of like a moving panel, and then I just like I just disassemble on the ground, right? Just so sad and just crying and all that. And I think we have this close up of your face, just getting pulled in. You know you don't want to, but you're pulled in now.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm just sobbing.
Yeah.
At this point.
Calico. What's wrong?
Why would you even comfort me in this moment? We're constantly competing.
We're competing out there. We're not competing in here.
Oh my god, guys.
And like that hits Calico, right? And he looks back up earnestly, and you somehow know, and the audience somehow knows that this is coming from just like a raw, honest place where he says, I never wanted this life for the both of us.
You said you wanted to get away, and Michael had the best ideas. He said that we could start fresh here, and
Pomper, I always said that we should get away.
we did.
No, we should.
Oh, but Michael's, he's a visionary. He's going to build us the greatest community that the world has ever seen. We can't leave him now.
And hurt all of our goats in the process?
What do you mean hurt our goats?
The goats are weak.
He's asked me to overmilk them.
That's not good for them. That's ridiculous. He can't ask that.
And Tabby Mama said no.
Tabby Mama said no. Again. Is she ever going to help you?
Not the way that you have.
You're right. I feel like every piece of misery you ever bring into this hut is because of your mother, and it's about time that we cut ties and we separate ourselves from her. It's time for us to end that pain, and maybe she feels a little bit for once.
She's one of the most important people in my life. If I do this, Pomper, you have to cut Michael. Damn it.
Almost made it.
You can't take that name.
Say my full name!
Yeah. I can't even remember it.
Schnoodlebacher.
Is it Skimbleshanks?
Snickers, Snackers, what is it? Yeah, Snickerdoodle.
Pomper
Did you just snort, by the way?
Knickerbocker.
And don't forget, one of you has to be Michael Tree.
And I tell you before Michael Tree comes in, if I have to emotionally let go of Tabby, you have to emotionally let go of Michael.
That's just conniving. I know you want to be his number one.
No. I want to be your number one.
We're doing this.
I feel like right in the middle of that.
That's when Michael comes in.
Crazy pants fucking Michael Tree.
Okay, who's playing Michael Tree at this point?
Everyone's like,
I'm like, my Michael tree will be exactly the same as my Paula Abdul, so I know if you want me to do that.
I'm trying to think. Give me like a. I need the chat to give me like. I'm gonna play both of them right now.
Yes!
Give me,
Right.
Yeah.
Yes!
Give chat. Give me like. Oh, I kind of want to play him like a. Oh my gosh, the Goblin King in Labyrinth.
Yes! David Bowie.
Yeah. So I'm playing
Okay.
like Bowie, but like.
Sweet.
And so it's just like a lot of like.
Michael. Hi.
I see. You two have been speaking.
We live together, Michael. It comes to the territory.
Speaking about what?
Wow, Michael's the worst.
Just goats and stuff. You know, commune things.
The second that you say goats, we see the camera pan over, and Michael's specifically looking at Calico now, and he knows that he didn't get the goats over milked, and Michael Tree immediately leaves, and you know he's gonna go talk to Tabby right now.
He's got to hang out for a few more
Oh,
seconds.
sorry.
Because we have to reveal that he thinks the goats are talking.
Right. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So then, just like, do we get like this weird awkward scene of like a couple goats like come into the hut?
I mean, he could leave like that dramatically, but you guys could follow after him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, and I feel like there should be like kind of like that that like faraway scene where like you're kind of looking in Calico and Pomper's perspective, and he has now stopped to talk to a couple goats, and it's like kind of inaudible, like you can't really hear them. But you know he's engaging.
Right.
You know he's engaging.
Calico, do you see that? Is he talking?
I mean, I always thought it was some sort of quirk, or
Let's go. All right, come on.
and like when you say that, come on, like Calico like slides his hand very quietly into Pomper's as well too. So
We're doing this. Yeah, and we go out and get up to Michael. It's Mr. Tree. What seems to be going on here? What's the trouble?
well, they're telling me they can easily be milked right now.
Okay. Yes. Well, the problem is that they've sort of been milked dry. Anything past that could cause injury, and we all need these goats to live, Michael. So if maybe we wait a couple days until they.
I just assume he wears a cape.
Of course.
No, yeah.
Of course.
So, but it's like one of those like Howl's Moving Castle like half capes.
Yes.
Right. And it's just that like that swish, right? And no.
No wonder we all followed him here.
You speak to me, and I speak to them.
Yes. Yes, Michael. I'm sorry, Michael.
He just that other swish, and he just keeps walking towards Tabby as well.
Calico, he's so brilliant. Can we do this?
What?
I am the idealist.
crazy.
I'm fucking indoctrinated.
Yeah, I know.
For this. Yeah.
Just hit me.
I'll make you a deal. You help me separate from Tabby. I'll show you how to separate from Michael.
Okay. And at some point, someone was supposed to say, "Well, we'll win."
Oh, did we? Yeah, did we?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You succeed.
Yeah.
That was yours.
You
So mine.
succeed.
I'm gonna give it to Con.
You guys were enthralled.
No,
By
it was
the way.
great. Yeah, very emotional.
We were just like,
oh my god.
like visual wipers.
Wow, no kids.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay.
All right. So now does it loop back around?
so yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
And you are the black dice.
Yeah. So I'm taking the black dice right
Okay.
now. So I'm picking the bad outcome.
All right.
So Grandma Dino died.
Grandma Dino the goat is going to die.
The cat.
The cat. Sorry, the cat.
goat.
There was a cat.
Grandma Dino the cat.
Part cat,
has
part
passed.
goat.
I feel like we've gotten that sort of like a few days later. Right? And we've kind of settled back into our roles at this point, but now it's this very impromptu funeral. for the cat itself, right? Because we're a commune.
Was it like the community cat?
Oh, God, yes. But then
Grandma Dino brought comfort to all.
that's a great. Yeah, I want to take that. I want to roll with that. So Grandma Dino, it's definitely the community cat.
Saved my life once.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of
really
the scene,
sharp
right?
leaf.
Yep.
We're just like we're sharing we're sharing beautiful stories about Grandma Dino as well, and I think my goal in this scene is to steal away moments with Pomper in order to try to talk about our goals in order to get out of here.
Okay.
But I think it's because it is a funeral, we're expected to be seen with each other, but we're just getting constantly interrupted, just constantly pulled away, pushed away, things like that, right? So the goal is I want to take you away, like in order to just speak about our plans, but it's not going to happen.
Okay.
Cool.
Or may or may not, depending. Oh, no, it's not.
It's definitely not.
It's definitely not.
Right.
So you chose the outcome.
Yeah, so I chose the outcome, which is bad. Okay, cool.
So we're all at a funeral for
Dino the cat.
rest in peace.
Grandma
Grandma
Yeah.
Dino, the feline,
Yeah.
or the exorcism of Danny Montooth. per the Queen of Unicorns.
Good luck. There's nothing left.
Just an empty husk.
I think we start this with that very sort of like
A song.
awkward like wake where we're all like taking like finger foods off of tables and stuff, and we're quietly comforting each other. And you see the scene where Pomper and Calico are standing right next to each other as they're like moving down this sort of buffet line.
Okay. Nice.
Pomper,
Yeah.
we need to talk.
I know, but too many years, man.
We could try to steal away to where Grandma Dino loved to hang out the
Yo,
most.
Calico, you want a Smartie? That should get interrupted.
And it's just I think Calico, I kind of want to establish like one of the younger ones in there as well. Was that from Paula?
Of course it was.
Okay.
Don't be
So-
absurd.
And then so I think Paula Abdul and Calico, I think it's very much like I want to look out for you sort of relationship, right? Like you're
Maybe
like
you're,
inextricably pulled to protect me.
Especially because I know that your relationship with your mom is super questionable always.
And now on top of that, you're kind of at odds with her too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah. So do you think this is kind of like you getting back at
what I
Tabby at
would
this point?
never.
It's definitely that. It's definitely that. You guys.
dare.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think like we get this next scene where Paula Abdul just like definitely has her arm around me, like consoling me, and I'm just trying to.
I'll never let go.
Yeah. You're definitely in that never let go stance as well too, as Pomper awkwardly moves on.
And I'm just like shooting dirty looks at Tabby the whole time. Just like, could you hurt your son, my love? And I'm just like fucking eating these eggs. Fuck. I'm assuming.
eating
I'm in my mind it's hummus and almonds, which I know is weird, but I just feel like that's the perfect funeral food for this cat.
Randomly.
Yeah, it's like deviled eggs, some real weird goat cheese for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's just staring at you in this.
How you doing, man?
It comes and it goes.
It's fair.
It's just, this is...
She was everybody's grandma.
I know Grandma Dino taught you how to read, so.
We're in the yes and it's just,
Really big.
she took me to the library in this
Mentor.
time for the
Yeah.
first time, and
Helped you fill up that star chart with all the books.
it's just... Where did she even find the stickers?
eBay.
I can't do that. And it's just,
Sorry, Tree Bay.
and it's just, is Tree Bay just like a general store?
Yes, it is.
Trey's backyard.
some
You get to buy his
samples.
trash.
All of his unwanted worldly possessions just dumped back there.
Oh god.
Tree Bay.
And he Calico really tries to like milk this time for him crying
Now
because
he wants to milk.
I wanted to milk this whole time.
Let the milk flow.
But he's really trying to like milk the moment, and like he's definitely crying, but he's putting a little bit more into it. He's putting a little bit of English on it, you know.
You know I'm always here for you.
Yeah. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just need.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
Damn. Popper.
Just came right to me.
Paul
Sorry.
Abdul's for real
Popper?
gonna Chad you right now.
Popper, got it.
Popper. I've been here for years.
Popper.
I'm with Calic. Have you tried the almonds?
I'm allergic.
Hummus?
I'm allergic.
And
I'm allergic.
and we get the scene where like they kind of fade from the front or from the foreground into the background at this point as well. And Tabby catches this scene with Cindy peppering.
Again?
Oh, I was gonna say Peppermint Patty's just kind of like holding in the background, like just watching.
I think she's the one who put out the spread.
Oh, yeah.
But she's isolated, so she's kind of seen Paula
Yeah.
interact with Calico,
Keeps her in a
and
perfect
she's
place.
just like
You're just the observer.
upstairs. Yeah.
Did you just actually eat a
She
gummy bear?
straight up did.
That was incredible acting. Thank you so much, Cody.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but now Tabby and Cindy peppering, now that Paula
Good
Abdul
job, good job.
is distracted with your one and only baby, now you guys can talk.
Yeah. And we did not get the formulated plan. It's
True. We fail. All right.
We failed, yes.
Now who gets that die?
I'm gonna give it. Maddie, do you have any dice yet?
I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
Do you not want it?
I can take it. Thank you. I'll cherish it forever.
Thank you for being my.
I'm joking.
Thank you for being my emotional support on
I got
that
you.
one. I appreciate
I got you.
it.
Your emotional support, 90s pop icon. No problem. Brittany, your turn.
Was there something going on with the meditation room, if I remember correctly?
There is.
The meditation room is mysterious, and what that means to us, we don't know. So,
All right.
but whose goal is it to get to the bottom of it?
Mine.
It's the two of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine and Paula's.
Yeah. So definitely bring it up.
Okay.
And it definitely has to do with why the community would fall apart if they knew.
All right. And it's my turn, right?
I think
Yeah.
this is
So,
your
would
turn
you like to
Okay.
establish or determine your
I
outcome?
would like to establish a scene, so we're all in here. So we're going to do a little bit of a flashback to the other day.
Hey.
Yeah.
Flashback.
All right, so after all of this, Michael is, upset about the goats because he wanted the milk. You guys said it couldn't be milked or anything like that. He knows I'm in charge of the goats. I just had this interaction with my son, and then my wannabe lover, and then Paula Abdul, the bitch.
Hate that bitch.
And I just need to run away to the meditation room. I need somewhere to be by myself with my thoughts.
Okay.
And in this scene,
The meditation.
that is where Michael's going to find me because he wants to have this confrontation.
Can I add a little bit more
Michael?
drama to that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, please.
Grandma Dino is in the room. The only other one.
Did you kill Grandma Dino?
We're gonna decide through the narrative.
God. Grandma.
myself.
Oh,
This is a pivotal scene.
This is it.
ready.
This is it.
Get the fucking popcorn, guys.
Can I take
Bear.
him for this scene?
You,
want
yeah.
Michael?
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna play Grandma Dino's actions. In
Great.
This one.
Right, you're
Okay,
Grandma
okay,
Dino, you're
okay.
Michael.
Yeah.
We're opening up in this scene, and I'm in the meditation room, and I'm sitting down, and I'm just trying to calm down my breathing, and at this point, I'm just petting Grandma Dino, just on my lap, just like trying to calm down from everything and gather my thoughts.
And Grandma Dino's like purring throughout all this as
Yeah.
well. She feels very content.
What color is she?
I would say she is auburn.
What a wonderful and descriptive choice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I got you, JPJ. G.
Not going to murder.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Fixing it, thank you. I wrote G.
So you hear footsteps coming towards the meditation room, but I think you're so focused on just your own comfort, your own settling, you might it registers but doesn't quite click kind
I'm
of
in
thing.
my own world.
Yeah. And the door just like booms open and he doesn't notice you at first, right? So he comes in just kind of like, oh, the goats, they need to give me all of the milk. They say milk me, Michael. They say milk me, Mr. Tree.
What the hell is wrong with Michael?
Need to listen to the gods.
Grandma Dino just looks at you like, what the
We just lock eyes. Like,
Tabby,
Michael,
what are you doing in here? This is my private meditation chamber.
I needed a place to go. I was having a very rough day, and I know that you like to come here to get away, and I just really
do.
want to get away.
Yes, I do like to come here to get away, Tabby. But it's my meditation room, Tabby. Is that Grandma Dino?
Grandma Dino immediately tries to bolt and like try to get help.
He catches her.
No! But I know I set that up, but I'm still devastated.
Tabby, I understand we all have these moments where we want to be alone, collect ourselves. This is something that we do as people, as humans, especially in this commune. You have my support. But you see, the goats have needs, Tabby. And we need to meet them.
Yes, Michael. The goats do have needs.
Right.
They need to be healthy.
They need to serve me.
We need
You can
to
see
serve them.
You just see
You
Grandma
need to
Dino.
serve the commune, Tabby.
I don't serve the commune.
She serves the panic at the disco.
I'm here to take care of my goats. I do what's best for the goats.
Your goats are all of our goats. Your goats are my goats.
They live by my hut. I care for them.
Live. Such an interesting concept, isn't it?
Oh no, fade to black, fade to black. Fade to black. Please God. Please God. Okay.
Oh my god, Michael is fucking scary. Are you okay? I know you were involved in this.
Pants! Magical crazy pants!
I don't know if you can tell, but Tabby is not afraid of Michael.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he knows.
I got that.
Yep. But Grandma Dino didn't make it out of that room.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, thank you for that beautiful flashback.
She's just sitting in a chair.
So you now get to give that black thigh to somebody.
Oh my god. You go, Jackie G.
Hey.
you a little something.
Thank you.
All right, Paula Abdul. Establish or choose your outcome.
Not me looking up titles of Panic at the Disco songs. How dare you suggest. I would like to choose a failure outcome for kicks.
Okay. Okay.
What?
Kicks and chuckles in the corner over there.
For kicks. There you go.
Alright. Okay. So, it's the last thing that happened to Paula.
Well, Paul Abdul was consoling Calico during the
The
wake.
funeral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point.
Ooh, what if it's involving Peppermint Patty?
Ooh.
And it's now starting to unravel.
Well, now, like, this would be a great, like, establishing shot to have the both of you in the meditation room.
Yeah, so, a couple days later, we are like, perhaps
And-
one of us is suspicious about what happened to Grandma Dino.
And then if I could set this up, you both have found something in order to raise your suspicions.
Or
Ooh.
they heard some sort of altercation or the sound that was coming from the meditation room, which we all know is Michael's and is normally reserved for him.
Right.
So why were there multiple voices in there
Well, it was
and
the
a large
goats.
crack?
I hate that sound. I want to cry. No cats were harmed in the making of this absurdity.
Yep.
Thanks.
Oh no.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm bringing Grandma Dino back.
Resurrection.
Reanimate her. Let's do this.
Okay, so we're hanging out, and we are looking through things in the kitchen of my hut.
Your
'Cause
private property?
My private book of my, yes, that's right, thank you. The sketchbook of flesh-toned erotic
Yes.
art. Crayon.
With misspelled crayon, yeah.
In crayon. That says crayon. It says crayon.
Oh no!
There was supposed to be an A in there.
I love this one. So good. This art, this picture. And then I flip the page.
It's really nice. Almost as nice as you having your arm around Cindy Peppering.
Fuck, I got called out. Damn.
Hey, are we still on for baking club?
Oh, I'm gonna need a minute, Papa.
Sure.
Just,
Okay.
yeah.
Where?
Deuces.
I didn't see anything. This is not the baking club I'm looking for.
Yeah, Dino, in this game, Grandma Dino was a cat who just got fucking murdered.
Oh, Dino's here. Hi, Dino.
We said his name too many times. We summoned
him.
Yeah. Sorry, Dino.
What kind of setting is this? Fabulous question. Fuck if I know.
Yeah. We're in a mountain commune led by...
Rainbow Mountain.
Rainbow Mountain. I've just given up. And led by a guy named Michael Tree, who's apparently psycho, sort of David Bowie, and apparently murders cats to make points.
Yeah.
But the rest of us all have our own intricacies in relationships.
Yes. Hold on to your butts.
Yep.
We've been over this. I thought we weren't going to talk about Cindy Peppering again. You know I'm all you.
That is the most Chad. Oh, babe, you know I'm all about you right now.
No, baby. It's all you. It's all
It's
you.
all you. It's all you. You know.
Wait, who's singing?
I know. This is our shared book
It is.
of art.
You're right. It is our
Special
our
art.
special art book.
So I expect you to keep your hands off of other ladies.
I've never touched another woman. And I look her straight in the eyes.
Bold lies.
Straight in the eyes, no faltering on this lie.
Incredible.
I believe it myself.
Like-
That's how much
like-
I'm lying.
You're so good at this. I feel like even Pepper Patty's like, wait, has?
Yeah, she starts.
Oh, I'm
questioning
absolutely
herself.
gaslighting her. I'm making
Yeah.
her go crazy. It's always been you.
All right.
I love you, baby.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Wasn't it Maddie's scene?
Yeah, was
is.
it Madison?
It is.
Oh,
It is.
oh, wait. Then in that case,
Then I get
I want the
success.
sad. I want the sad. Because that, come on, Act 2.
Okay. So what are we trying to get at? What's the goal?
I think
No,
Peppermint
we're
Patty-
no, I got this.
You're just Chad me at this point.
Oh yeah, I got this.
It's the hat.
I
Once
got
it's
this.
backwards.
Yeah, once
I
it's
got
backwards,
that.
it's
Oh
over.
yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on.
Over.
All right. You know what? I mean, we can talk about it if you want, but we've got more important things to talk about, and you know it. We heard that noise from the meditation room. Forget about Cindy Peppering. Let's go. We got to see what's going on over there.
That was an unnatural noise.
Unnatural.
And why were there two voices coming from Michael's meditation room?
From my understanding, he only has a singular voice.
Unless he got very good at ventriloquism all of a sudden.
He could. Maybe he's practicing.
Maybe that's what the room has been for this whole time.
But what reason? We have to check it out. Let's go.
Let's go.
And I close the book and I put it in a drawer under a walk or something.
Like a little cubby or something.
Yeah.
Gonna be under a bag of flour.
It's under a bag of flour for some reason.
Do you think Pomper saw the book when you walked in?
Ooh.
In my head, Pomper saw, oh, they're together.
Yes.
So he was distracted by that. But now I want it under a bag of flour for reasons.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We need to really nail why the community would fall apart if
Yes.
we knew.
Okay. Maybe.
Perhaps you. Bear with me.
Patty or Cindy? Who we go for?
Patty
Okay.
Perhaps you, Patty. I lost it. You killed me with that. Perhaps you, in your past, did something that someone might, like you were a teacher of something that someone might think could be like where he kind of came from. Where Michael, I'm pointing at you as if you're Michael. Where
like
Michael
an art
kind of
teacher or something like
something
that?
like you, yeah.
Or
I don't know. Or maybe you've murdered multiple of your past lovers and are in jail, and I know that.
Wait.
yeah, I was
Were.
like,
There are tenses in language.
Jail.
Just because I don't know them, it doesn't mean a thing. Were in jail. I got nothing. Does
like,
anyone have any better
like
ideas?
before I came to the commune or something like that?
Yeah, you were
and
definitely
you're running
in jail.
away.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you were
on top of
definitely
that,
in jail.
So
it was a very high-profile one because you killed a lady
maybe
named.
I escaped, and this is my
This
my
is your
cover.
escape.
Yeah, this is me
This is-
going
oh.
witness protection program, but just off the grid.
So, but you definitely murdered Marcy, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So
Your lesbian lover? I'm depressed. This does make sense.
So the reason it would fall apart is if someone gets too close to you, they may
they'll find out her
Yes.
truth.
They-
Yep.
yeah.
They'll find out your truth. I like it.
So does Paula know about this, or
We've been together I think we've been together like forever. And when you were in jail was when I was like, bitch, I'm all alone, and started like fooling around with other people. And then I
Chatted
always
it
made
up.
you feel like it was your fault for being in jail.
Ooh.
You're gaslighting a murderer right now? Of
course.
Dope. Nothing to do with this town.
Paula plays a dangerous game.
Dope.
High risk,
Paula
high
Abdul.
reward.
No relation.
No relation.
We got to
Okay.
check out that meditation room. I forgot the word
Meditation.
Yes, meditation, where the meditating occurs. We should go there now immediately.
I'm absolutely with you because I don't believe Michael at all. There's not a single fiber in my body.
He's got the
that
crazy eyes, doesn't he? Like totally different. Look at my eyes. Mine are not crazy at all. But his are crazy eyes.
There is something in his demeanor that
Firmly
resonates with me that I can't deny that I know is not true.
It's not true. Babe, you know I'll go wherever you go. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
And we go. We walk toward the meditation room.
Mm-hmm.
And we get there, and it's locked.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, hey, does your bra have underwire? Mine doesn't.
I do the thing.
I do that.
She pulls it out one sleeve.
Yeah, just kind of pull it
Okay,
out.
the fact that you guys have to wear bras in a commune makes me
worse.
so upset.
I'm
Right?
so
It
angry.
makes
You know,
me
Michael's,
so
a,
upset,
Michael's
you
a piece
guys.
of shit, and we know that.
Yeah.
So then she
get the
pulls it
wire.
out, she bends it into kind of like a little like hairpin type thing, and then she starts picking the lock.
I love that you learned this in prison, babe.
Is this getting Paul Abdul going?
Totally working.
That's
Totally
been the
working
thing.
for me.
That's been yeah.
Totally working for me.
And it's like, I know, babe.
And I'm like struggling to not like touch her. I'll just be over here. We're fine. We're fine.
So picks the lock
And zip, it opens.
after you.
End scene.
That's
Yeah.
that was smooth.
And I am giving my success die to.
All right. Oh, dang.
I so wanted you guys to open it and find a blood stain.
A little color.
Well,
no, we got the next scene.
We're right here. We're
do
here.
have the
And
next scene.
we're here.
Yes, we do see.
We're
You wanna
here.
Oh, perfect.
Establish.
Yeah.
you
So
wanna
I'll go ahead and
establish,
establish,
or-
and then we'll kind of pick up right where they're kind of coming in. So it'll cut to black on that scene, and then it'll come up, opening from the inside already, facing out. So you see them coming in through the door, and Paula's coming in first, and you see Patty kind of ushering her in, and then in the corner of the room.
Has he
is
been
the-
following us?
Ooh.
Maybe. So you have to state
after
your
the
goal in
awkward-
scene. Like, what's your want in this scene? So you've painted the picture, but what could you succeed or fail with? because
Ooh.
you have to give that power to
So the
rest of them.
goal, we're going to go back to the need to get to the truth. What is going on in this meditation room? So we're going to kind of be checking everything out to see what sort of like discrepancies there are. Like we're looking for anything that could incriminate Michael or that could solidify with her worry and knowing that like Michael is kind of full of shit.
Okay.
So she's looking for something to kind of bring him down in a way.
And I'm just pretending to agree with everything you say.
Perfect.
Love it.
So after you.
Thank you.
Also, am I following you?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I enter. And it's dark.
There's no electricity here, is there? Yeah, so it's just sconces.
Just the visual gags right now.
You've got some candles.
Yeah,
Candles.
there's candles already lit
Okay.
inside of the room, so we do have
yeah.
light to see what is going on.
And
so
we've just gone through this entire oddly sexual key opening scene, and I'm like, or we could do something else.
We're trying to be artsy, okay?
I need more inspiration for the book, babe.
Cool. So we kind of like find a corner and walk near it.
And as we're going into that corner, that's when we notice the little blood stain just spattered on the floor and what looks like to be claw marks.
It was painful for Grandma Tina.
So Grandma Dino tried to bolt.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
So
okay.
This is like-
she tried to do traction and just...
No!
Yep.
I hate Michael. What is that blood? And I'm That's blood.
Granted, this would be like a day or two later.
Yeah, so it'd be dry already.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you gotta scrape it
fine.
off.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
scrape it
scrape
off
it
with
off,
my
yeah.
little fingernail and I go, It's not human.
Is Paul Abdul a vampire?
Both murderers?
Maybe. That's
Like seeks like.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Popper, what are you doing here?
Cancel Bake Club. Again.
This is about Bake Club.
There's nothing to do in this fucking town. Yes, it's about Bake Club.
Just...
You're not. This is Michael's private space.
Honey,
What are you doing?
babe. It's chill. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You guys gotta go.
Dude, you gotta go.
I gotta go.
We're working on our own Bake Club, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Well...
With a totally joking.
Okay.
He hated that.
Also remember
You're not the
that
only one.
Hopper.
Who puts their nose where it doesn't always belong? Okay.
We were just trying...
Babe.
Yeah. What do you
Popper is Michael's like number 2 guy. This is not the time. Just make him think we're okay and get him out of here.
Wait, listen.
You got this. You got this.
I'm trying to quit Michael. Okay.
You are?
Trying because
Everybody
I had a
here's a
great
sociopath.
conversation with Calico, and we're gonna leave. And
Cal.
listen, I know that Michael is a brilliant man, and he's got beautiful vision for this place, but Calico's more important than that. Okay.
Popper.
Wait, are you like just calling the kettle black right now
Yep.
at this point?
100%.
Are you gaslighting Popper now?
100%.
Patty's just gonna point to
Taking this all the
blood
way.
on the floor.
Dug my grave.
Maybe it's a nosebleed. Maybe
Michael is crazy. This is...
I did see him talk to goats.
That's fair.
Do goats have claws, Popper?
Babe, goats have feet, yeah.
They
They
have
have
they have hooves.
They have hooves.
What I'm saying is we don't know what Michael does in here, but Valentino is gone. There is blood and scratch marks in here.
I know
always weird. I don't
Babe,
think you would kill a cat. Why would you kill a
You
cat?
cannot give him this much information.
Flashback to when Grandma Dino taught Pomper how to fish.
Or how to knead. No.
Oh, how to knead!
I love it.
Grandma Dino taught me how to make bread. Punch the pillows.
I know.
You punch the pillows!
I know. Grandma Dino taught us everything we know about baking. We owe her.
Fucked with Grandma Dino.
We owe her this much to find the truth, Pomper.
No, whoa, whoa.
We're going a step beyond.
Hey.
We're gonna get even with Michael.
Stay back. He sounds dangerous, unlike us.
Dangerous. Like I said, I'm not the only person who puts my nose where it doesn't belong. Marcy, ring a bell?
How does he know?
And I just kind of am like, do I need to jump ship?
bought-
Is this too late for me? Or can I save myself and throw her under the bus?
That's very possible.
That's my thought now.
You could totally throw me under the bus.
Marcy? Who's Marcy? What?
It was before you, babe.
What? Marcy?
Yeah, let's just say it didn't last long, right?
Why?
For very specific reasons.
Man, I don't know anything about your past at all, because I just met you here at the commune.
Can I add something weird to the scene? Super weird to the
Hell
scene.
yeah.
You see, like the shot like pans to where the door was, where you guys were. Mm-hmm. 2 Cindy Pepperings show up.
What?
Immediately wrap you guys up. Sorry, can I say like 3? Like 3 Cindy Pepperings come up.
Oh my gosh!
Multiple Cindy Pepperings.
We got triple peppered.
I
triple peppered.
But ultimately, you succeeded because you got the truth.
Yeah, because you got the truth.
I
Yeah.
get the truth.
I got
What
the
happened in
So-
cat murder?
Here's your thing.
Okay, so
now
the-
give that to somebody.
I kind of want to point out.
Thank you.
I don't know how this got here, but earlier in the day, Connie and I did have a conversation and named our team Murder Kitties.
The fuck?
How has this occurred?
Oh my god.
Organically.
I don't feel
Organically.
Yep. 3
Murder
Cindy
beans.
Pepperings. Just all identical Cindy Pepperings.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just all come in. It's like, come with us.
Yes.
And will grab us
Yes.
and take us away. Oh my god.
Well, okay.
That happened.
Did it?
It got weird
Yeah.
and I'm in.
All right. So it's my turn, and this also will make the end.
Wait,
Of,
did you have a dice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got it.
give it to me.
Thank you.
so this is going to be the end of Act 1, and then after that we'll do the tilt.
Okay.
But for now, I would actually like to. I'd like to determine my outcome. I would like to succeed. Or I would like it to go well for me, I guess is more accurate. So I want it to go well for me, but I'm going to let you guys build whatever the fuck is happening to me.
Who? Your puppy. What's her name again?
Pomper.
Pomper.
That's close.
And you were taken by peppering.
Oh! This could be
Yeah.
a couple days
He's a
later.
long
I'm
lost
perfectly seasoned
peppering.
now.
Yeah, no, he could be completely changed, and now he's speaking to
I'm now
Cal.
a peppering.
Yeah, he could be
Pump up
almost
peppering.
like kind of not the same person anymore.
Oh, fuck. I went to the hole. It
Where
goes well for
everybody-
me.
Because when Michael senses people are questioning him, they get taken in by Cindy Peppering and get like reprogrammed.
Oh, the peppering.
The Pepperings.
The peppering. That's the
Peppering
action and the
family.
name. Yeah. He's been peppered.
So then, like, what do you want from the scene then? Now that you've been like reprogrammed.
So I would say I would want to maintain my trajectory. So maybe my will is strong enough that I'm changed enough to fool them, but I can still like function underneath, or like maybe I'm like halfway sleeper agent, like they didn't quite do a perfect job.
could the power of love bring you out of it?
Oh yeah, it could be like
Especially.
Yeah, there was no
gay
Warren
love.
bossing.
No
Yeah,
offense,
okay, let's
they're like,
call it
yes.
that. Let's say that it's not that like I would say for this scene I'm going to be creepy as fuck, but there's an out, right? There's like an emergency release switch that I'm unaware of, but yeah, the power of love. So I do have an out of this situation, but for this scene, I'm kind of fucked.
Do you need 3 Cindy Pepperings? Just offering all of our
So then-
services.
So then maybe it's
Is this the
my
last
first night back
Smarties?
home. Maybe I've been gone for like
share
2
it
or
with
3 nights or however long the peppering takes.
Do you know how Calico figures it out? It's because you burnt the muffins.
There it is. So yeah, it's breakfast time, right? And I pull them out of the oven, and just like it's just a little glassy, like posture's a little too proper, like just everything's kind of weird.
The only green one.
Here,
Good back.
Calico. Hope you like the muffins.
I think like it's this you get this like very Tarantino-esque sort of like zoom-ins as it's like
Muffin.
burnt muffins, boom Pomper, boom Calico, and it's this this like dawning realization.
Mm-hmm.
And he grabs Pomper by the face. He's like, "What happened to you?"
I just spent some time in the meditation room.
But we're not allowed in the meditation room.
I was invited by Michael. Isn't he great?
Pomper, you're scaring me.
Have a muffin.
I can't have a muffin. This is not the muffins that you usually make.
Don't like them?
I like you, Pomper. What is happening?
I like you too.
No, Pomper. What did they do? And then that's gonna be.
Oh,
that's,
no.
And
I almost lost one.
I think just just how upset you see Calico. I think that's what breaks
Yeah.
you out of it, right? But I'm
Right.
going straight to Tabby in order to tell her something's
Right.
wrong.
And as you like run out, I like sit down with the muffins in front of me and I just like pick one up and then just like crush it. And I bolt after you.
What flavor muffins are they?
I would imagine brainwash bullshit, there'd be a bran muffin.
So but like, not. I mean, I'm vegan, so not to like offend vegans, but like vegan, right?
Yeah. I'm gluten free, so a
Okay.
shitty ass muffin.
It's a vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, nut-free.
it crumbles real good.
There's none
yeah.
of the main 7 allergens.
By willpower alone, I could crumble that muffin. Sharp eye contact. Yeah, so I imagine. Yeah, so he would run after Calico.
Do you think, like, for lack of a better term, like the spell is kind of broken for you right
Yeah, I think he's cracked, but he's also, I would say, he wouldn't forget what happened, and now he knows like the part he would have to play in larger anywhere that Michael or the Pepperings, which he has now discovered, there's more than one.
multiple pepperings.
Multiple Pepperings. So
Gotta
cool.
adjust my murder sheet.
So I got my success, and I'm gonna pass this off. What you got? What you got?
I got
I'm gonna. Got 2
Wait.
white. 2. I'm gonna give this to Connie. Connie's gonna have a great ending. All right.
Yeah.
So now it's time for the tilt.
As a murderer, you're getting
So
a good
here's what we
ending.
do. Everybody's gonna take the dice in front of them. Whoops. Roll them. Whatever number you have higher of.
Oh, jeez.
So if you have like, so for instance, Brittany has
Wait, you're the only one who didn't get a 3. Just, I wanted you to know.
So I actually have 0 because I got one
Bummer.
black and 1 white, so I've got 0.
Oh, okay.
I have 6.
You have 6 black. That is 7 white.
I have. Do I just subtract them?
Yeah, you'll
So
subtract
it's 3 white.
3 white,
And then 6 total.
6 total, 6
white.
white.
So I'm
6
really
white.
gonna.
So we're gonna have
highest
we're
white.
gonna have 7 white and we're gonna have 6 black. I think. Sorry, the tilt is weird. I haven't done
the
the tilt in a
downfall of Paula Abdul.
while. There will be.
That is a good title for like the interlude
Yeah.
of what we're trying
The
to do. right?
downfall of Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
Take that how you will. Charlie,
Sorry.
thank you for the follow.
I might have done that wrong, I have.
what'd you do?
Hold on. Sorry, just the tilt. Just got to get to the tilt.
As we talk about this, make sure to follow Perception Studio on social media. I'm just doing plugs. Like, is that what
Social
feels right?
media, what's
Yeah.
that?
Consider joining the Patreon for just $1.
All right, so
Who has
pretty
$1
nifty.
in this commune? We all share our money.
Apparently, we're not sharing iPods though.
okay.
No.
Wow.
mine.
Couldn't handle
Weirdly.
the panic.
What's up?
What happened?
It's interesting because 7 is actually too large to use this table, so we're gonna have to go 6 and 6.
Okay.
Where did a 7 come from?
Me.
She got 7.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So we're gonna have you two choose. Each of you. So you got. So one of you is gonna choose 6 on any of this. So there's mayhem, tragedy, innocence, guilt, paranoia, or failure. And so one of those numbers. So it looks like it's gonna be. Actually, it's got to be 6 and 6. So. Never mind. I'm not even asking questions.
Yeah,
it's right there.
It's failure and
so
failure.
they took away my
Nailed it.
choice.
Fear leads to a fateful decision, is what is going to fuel Act 2.
Oh,
Fear.
fear leads to a fateful
Fear
decision.
leads to. Let's
Yeah,
all.
and we can put that on a new card and we can just check it out in front because any of us
Yeah.
can utilize that in Act 2 and it
Fear.
can start to destroy things. This is also a normal point where we would take a bit of a break, so actually, I gotta use the restroom, so I'm gonna do
Dance
that.
party?
Yeah.
So everyone,
Wait,
don't go anywhere. We'll be back. I mean, we're not going anywhere at all, but I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm back.
All right.
And if
So
anyone
who
else needs a
wants to
break or a
talk
snack or
about
a refill,
things?
whatever. Now's the
Fear.
time. Say hello to the chat. Be friendly.
JPG, what's your favorite game to play?
Like,
Like
games,
at a tabletop.
games with the heart. Oh, I actually, sorry. I am, when I'm not here at the beautiful Perception Studio,
Let's just advertise ourselves.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I am a pop culture critic, and I am a public speaker, and I'm a tabletop role playing personality as well. So my favorite game ever is Masks: A New Generation. Have you heard of this? You play teenage superheroes under different archetypes. Yeah. So it's from Magpie Games. I
Do
play.
you want to go sit in Danny's seat so everyone can
No,
see
no,
you?
it's okay. I'm right there anyway. I play 4 different superheroes
Wow.
on 3 different shows.
Wow. What kind of powers?
A lot of them are like copying powers. I love like mimic powers.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and plus it's just easier because like what fuels the game for Masks is
thanks,
that
Hardliner.
it specifically has to do with like feelings, right? It doesn't have like hit points or like anything like that, but like, oh, because you got hit, you're now angry, and that affects your gameplay. Or now that you got hit, and you're insecure. But you're also playing a teenage superhero. as
So it
well,
makes
too.
sense,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, definitely makes sense. Yeah. So
Okay.
that is my absolute favorite tabletop RPG.
All right.
Are you,
Intriguing.
are you guys playing any other ones right now, or what are you guys playing?
I just do Dungeons and Dragons. I run my own
Sure,
personal
sure.
campaign, and then I'm
Fifth
a part of like
edition?
5th edition.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I do my own personal campaign, and then I'm a part of another campaign as well. So
Okay.
I like my tieflings.
Gotcha.
Yes,
I get
you
that. That's
do.
fair. I get that. Yeah. You. Oh yeah, of course.
I am not presented with many opportunities for tabletop games. I imagine one needs friends to have such a thing. I met you 2 hours ago.
We've established we have a very strenuous
We
relationship.
do.
Yeah.
It's really, I feel very
it's going
deeply
great.
connected with you already. We've played foes, you know, you get there fast.
Right?
Is everybody good? We need restroom break refills, anything like that?
We're good. What was the thing?
Do some
Fear
more
is
Smarties.
really the. What?
Oh, you got it.
Oh, he needs to chip some more ice out
Fear
of the freezer.
leads to a fateful decision.
Okay,
Fear
fear.
leads to a fateful decision.
And keeping in mind that as this being the tilt, it's probably going to lead to bad shit for us.
sure.
So a fateful decision in the negative aspect more than anything. And that could be any of us, that could be all of us, it could be kind of whatever we're feeling for that. So it's amorphous for reasons.
Ooh, okay.
But that's out in front.
Amorphosity.
Okay, yeah. The wheels are already turning.
So
Cool.
much
So to
ice.
catch everybody up in the chat. So currently we have we're in Rainbow Mountain, led
it
by
right.
I did. I gave up a while ago.
Yeah.
And then there's
I liked it.
Michael Tree, our psychotic cult commune leader,
Goat speaking.
he thinks goats talk to him, and
Does he think they talk to him, or do they talk to him?
well, we may never know. We have to get to the truth.
Yeah.
We do have to get the truth.
That's right.
You can't handle the truth.
I
and
can, though.
trying to
I've
recap as
been
much as
in
we
therapy
can.
for a while,
So-
so I'm really good at accepting.
So Pomper and Calico have
Factual
plans to
things.
cut ties with Michael and the commune, run away together. Doubt that's gonna happen, Will. I know. I want to get even with at least 2 people now: Michael and Tabby. Tabby for making Calico unhappy, and then Michael for being a psychopath. We've got We've got Peppermint Patty and Paula Abdul, who have a secret relationship, which is extra secret. And however, Pomper knows your secret that you once murdered somebody.
Yeah, pre-commune.
Pre-commune.
Yep.
Paula Abdul is also psychotic.
A little bit, yeah. Paula Abdul's
more on
totally
the
like a
sociopath
gaslighter. Yeah, like
side, yeah.
Chad gaslighting, like narcissist
Sociopath.
type. Yeah. And we've got, I feel like Tabby's probably the most grounded person in this town so
Right?
far.
I don't know. Cal's pretty chill. Cal's pretty
He just wants to be loved.
real. Yeah.
He just wants to be loved.
Wait, I just realized
We're gonna
something.
see what happens.
What?
What Cindy was she with?
No, that's a great question.
That is not okay.
How many Cindy Pepperings are there?
That's a very good
We
question.
only know of 3 right
So-
now.
Yeah.
We are about to start Act 2. We have the tilt information, so fear leads to a fateful decision. It does say A, however, all of us can be afraid, or one of us can be afraid. It's, again, it is amorphous. We can do what we want with it. It's just a tool for us to use like everything else we have had so far. The only difference between Act 2 and Act 1 is in Act 2, we keep the dice we are given. So if we fail, we keep that black dice.
Did these
so
all go back?
No, we hang on to these.
Oh, okay.
Hang on to these till the very, very end.
No, we went to
So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing a die.
Are we?
I think one has an extra. I think yeah, because one of us has 3 for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, total there should be 20.
I have 2.
Yeah, but if we only did 2 rounds, then I don't know why we have an extra one.
Because I got one from Brittany, and then I think I got another one from.
I think there was an extra.
Does
dice.
anyone have just one? Does everyone else have 2?
No, I got 2.
I have 2.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, I'm gonna check that back in the
Okay.
pot.
No, we'll just put it
fine.
back.
Well, then,
think maybe
then we
2
have
people
a
might have
different
handed you
fate.
one.
Is the
Oh,
thing.
okay, yeah.
It's
Same one.
Whatever.
I like
Yeah,
it.
does that change the?
technically yes,
But-
because then our option would be
It's a good thing there's a back to the.
if we want to. Like we can keep this one if we want. I
Oh,
think
let's
it's
just
fine.
keep it, dude.
Let's keep
Yeah,
it.
let's
Let's
keep
keep
it.
it.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
keep the fear.
Okay.
It's gonna work.
Yeah. So now we hang on to whatever we get instead of handing it off at the end of every scene.
Okay.
But everything else is
Oh, with those
golden.
ones.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So like to determine outcome. So
Gotcha.
then we hang on to them because we'll need what we get. Like all of the dice at the end of the game will determine the outcome of our
Or
individual
full outcome.
characters.
Got it.
And then we sort of, as a montage, will play through what happens to our characters at
I
the
like
end
it.
based on the outcome.
Okay. Sorry. I don't want to talk about it.
balls of
I
me?
didn't mean to.
Okay, Chad. Or Paula.
Paula Chad
Paula
Abdul.
Paula Chad Abdul.
No relation.
No relation. Great. Okay, so back again. We're back up to Calico. Would you like to build your scene, or would you like to determine the outcome?
Are you gonna come to me? We left off.
And now, also, this is now the point where players, we can fuck with each other. Because outcome, again, is going to be determined, like, the higher number in either color that you have. So if I have, like, more white dice than darker dice, then it'll turn out better for me. If I have more, even if I have more dark dice than light dice, it'll turn out better for me. The more you have that are even, the more screwed you are. And that'll make sense later. But just know, like, if you see, like, for instance, like, Maddie, Connie are in a good spot.
You think I'm in a good spot?
You're in a good spot because you want to be further away from zero
yes,
on either
not
side.
even
Yeah,
bigger
you wanna be-
disparity.
yeah,
Yes, that's
okay,
right.
okay,
That's
okay,
right.
okay.
It doesn't have to be aggressive. It's just something to keep in mind.
So you're not the best.
I'm not in the best position.
we're
for
in-
that.
we're in
So
the
the
worst
3
position.
We're gonna
pepperings
keep
are
you there.
okay.
Peppering power.
Yeah.
You're gonna deny Calico and Pomper their love right now, Chad? Are you gonna let this happen?
This is gonna
It's
go
a dark
down.
comedy. Oh, and that's a
is.
reminder for you, chat. For $25, you can set a scene for any of us. You can either pick a player or just as it pops up, it'll be the next one. But hopefully, preferably, you're following the narrative a little bit, and then yeah, it'll be fun. It's good.
The
It's been great
suggestions
so far.
have been awesome.
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for playing with us. We appreciate
That
it.
cat thing really set like
Grandma Dino
everything.
really
in
set
Grandma
motion.
Dino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was so
Okay. I'm trying to set this. So this is when Act 2 starts, right? Mm-hmm. It's been a few months
Ooh, fuck, we're still there.
since everything's happening.
Shit.
And it's just, there's been no time. Mm-hmm. But also, there aren't goats anymore.
Oh.
Did they go to the meditation room?
We don't know. But as our goat milk and cheese dwindles, Tabby's incredibly worried about what's happening. And she's slowly losing control.
Did they all disappear at once or slowly over time?
Slowly over time. I think it's slowly over time.
Creepy.
Despite my best efforts right now, I am trying to reconcile with Tabby. And I'm trying to console her in this moment. Ooh. But Cindy Peppering has not stopped visiting every day to our hut. And you have fallen deeper and deeper in love with her.
Shit, it's Judy.
Which Cindy Pepper is it?
We don't know.
There is no Warren Boston.
Is it okay if I establish this, put you in the scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your job. That's
Okay,
that's
cool.
entirely.
All right. So since I established the theme, then you guys choose.
And then
right?
particularly your want is to comfort Tabby? Is that your goal?
My want is to reconcile. Like
Reconcile.
reconcile
Okay.
through comforting.
Great. So now it's up to us with all that happens. But we can let it play for a bit and see how it goes.
All right. I think I think Calico walks into like. You remember that scene in is it no, not Ghost. Oh my gosh, the Patrick Swayze
Ghost?
Ghost?
Yeah, it's Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah.
The scene in Ghost where they're like
making
look at a
pottery with
pottery.
Cindy.
yeah. But it's like
everybody in
mom?
but it's not like they're not like unclothed or anything like that. They're just like making pottery, right?
Why
And,
did
like,
you
all
have to
this stuff.
reference that? You could have just said they're making
But now they're
pottery.
making sexy
Yeah,
pottery.
Sexy pottery.
Sexy pottery.
But I think
Some good
I
content
think that's
for our
what Calico
social
walks
right?
into.
Yeah.
Hug me, Cindy.
The pottery looks like Cindy.
Oh my god, somebody commented Point Break.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Okay, Roadhouse is one of my favorite 80s.
There's a ghost in that too.
Okay, so,
Shape of a. I don't want to. Do I want to uncensor this word, hardliner?
That's already through.
For me. Oh, yep.
oh.
No, I didn't.
okay. So,
Making pottery.
making pottery, making sexy pottery. Like,
So fucking awkward.
Tabby Mama, I need to talk to you. Oh god! Oh, did you hear the "Oh my god" from Ryan?
Yes.
He's like, "Oh my god."
Pretty sure it was a different oh my god.
Ah! That's not what we heard.
Ooh, girl.
Tabby Mama.
Yeah.
I'm hearing Tabby Mom all night.
I need to talk to you. And he looks at Cindy Peppering. In private.
I'm having a moment.
I know, but I don't want to say this in front of her.
Wait, oh yeah, Cindy's in there.
Yours not right.
No, it's on the
Oh
other
no,
side.
it is
Yeah,
right.
it's-
Excuse me.
So she's helping.
You're helping. I imagine you behind
Yep.
me, holding my hand.
Yup.
Do I need my book again?
I like to think I'm not actively in the scene, but I'm pretending to be Brainwash Me, making shitty bran muffins in the background the entire time. Just like because I know I'm under the watchful eye.
Are we in our?
We're in our hut, but for
Our
some
hut?
reason Popper's in there as well.
Bran muffins?
Yeah.
So we're making pottery and be like, Cindy, can you give Calico and I a minute?
Of course. Anything.
Thank you.
And she just gets up and leaves.
Does she like disapparate into the?
Smoke.
I have concerns about Cindy.
What's going on?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. We've been neglecting our duties these past few months, and although I'm happy for you and Cindy Peppering, I'm more worried about the goats.
I have to tell you something.
What is happening? What's happening right now, Brittany?
I'm so excited. What's gonna happen?
Do you remember Grandma Dino's funeral?
Of course, it was the talk of the town.
you
It's
still here?
still the talk of the town.
I know what happened to Grandma Dino.
What do you mean? She just died of old age. Oh. Okay, so I got the white dice, so I'm definitely going to be winning it comforting. Okay, cool. All right.
Winning at comforting.
Winning at reconciling.
This
There you go.
is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
competition
Okay.
on who can comfort better.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was upset with you about the goats, I wasn't upset at you. I was upset that you were following Michael. Something's always been off with him. After our fight, I went to the meditation room, and I was there with Grandma Dino, and we were having just this quiet, peaceful time. And then Michael walked in the room. He was muttering incoherent things, and then he saw us. And Calico, Michael killed Grandma Dino. Because I confronted him about the welfare of the goats. He was trying to teach me a lesson.
And I think, like, Calico's, like, so overwhelmed with emotion right now that he's just like, I'm in love with Pomper!
The moment's
Nice quiet moment. You just yell, I'm in love with Pomper! It resonates throughout the commune.
Yep.
Just flies off, hits the wall.
Yep. Just.
I love that. Okay, this is a very big moment.
Tabby Mama, we need... every time, it's gonna happen every time. It's gonna happen every time. We need to run away from here. But I don't want to upset you anymore. And I don't want Pomper to be upset with you either.
We can't run away right now.
Why not?
I don't want Pomper to be upset with me, but there's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with everything here.
I've noticed the same thing.
I suspect that Cindy Peppering is in on this with Michael. I've been trying to get very close with her to find out what's going on.
Is that why you guys keep making all those noises in the other hut?
I hate it here.
The next scene has been determined.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck.
What's the scene gonna be?
Oh my
Actually,
god!
we'll save it for me, I guess. Oh, I'm broken. Pomper finds a better recipe for his bran muffins, a recipe with a human ingredient.
Oh no!
All right, yeah,
knows?
I'm not going to take that one. We're gonna
Yeah,
leave it
it'll
for,
be me.
for
Yeah.
Pomper to do something with.
Pomper's doomed, is what we're learning.
So
Yeah.
I think Calico's tuned at this point also.
One of the mics is really low.
Wait.
Oh,
yes.
was
Jess?
No one here is named Jess.
Who's
probably-
Jess?
It's probably Brittany's because that mic's facing JPG and the other mic's facing Maddie.
Okay.
That's why I was
So,
here.
Let's turn it this way.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
turned mine a little as well.
I will yell into both of them.
It's surround sound.
Is this what you and Cindy Peppering have been doing? Just yelling into each other?
There's Ryan. Bottom back. Bottom back.
Got him back. And he's back.
If this uniform hut's a knockin'. Ah, fuck a rockin'!
All right, so
lot.
this is still your scene. I don't want to take over it, but I've just now given you this
No,
information.
I think now it's kind of like this, like, we have this embrace, right? And now we have this, like, silent sort of understanding. Because you might not like Pomper, but you know he's worth it to save. And we're going to do this together.
I like Pomper, but I'm suspicious of Pomper. Because he's
so
so,
we're gonna have to-
close to Michael. I'm suspicious of him.
So we're also going to have to overcome this with the power of love. Okay, that's fair. I can figure this out. Please stop picking this up. No, I like where that scene has ended. I do like the season. All right. I am so emotionally invested in this right now. I'm very mad that I'm emotionally invested.
You just have like an inspiration.
Oh God, I hate this,
sounds
Danny.
evil,
I
I'm
hate
not
this
gonna
so
lie.
much. Okay, I think that's it. I got my dice.
Great.
Oh, you got your dice.
Nate, Jess, it's your turn now.
My name's not Jess.
Are you sure?
I don't know. The chat's never wrong.
I heard it was Jess.
I'm
Yeah.
never wrong.
Always wrong. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Where do I want to take this? I think I might be done with Calico at this time. Because I feel like that's in a good place.
We're on the same team. We're on the same team now. Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from, and
You're
my
coming around.
yes,
Okay.
we're coming to an understanding.
Yes.
Where do I want to go with this? I think
Different options.
Home.
home. I think I might want to go over. I might want to go back to Cindy.
Which one?
I might want to go back to the Cindy that I know of. As far as I'm concerned,
Did you, like,
there's
mark
only
her?
One thing.
Right? You put like a little Sharpie mark on the inside of her arm, like The Office.
Hey!
Yeah.
Cindy number 83. How's it going?
But in this scene, I'm going out. Cindy's gone off somewhere. I've washed my hands. I'm going to go find Cindy because I want to keep up this illusion that we're in this relationship because I suspect that Cindy has this link with Michael.
Have you only met one Cindy Peppering? Oh no!
Stand by.
Bye.
So in this scene, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out. I'm going to find Cindy, but I'm going to find a different Cindy than what I
Than
was.
the one you were just doing pottery with.
Ooh.
Because maybe these Cindys just rotate out, and this happens to be this Cindy just
Tuesday
came out.
Cindy.
Tuesday Cindy.
What happened to Monday?
So
Do they have like a hive mind though? Or like a really quickly updated message board?
Let me check my data pad.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
So in this one,
Corkboard on Tree Bay. in the shack.
Yeah, right?
I hate Tree Bay. I love Tree Bay.
Adding it to my list
It's a
of
plot
things
point
to
for
murder.
me.
Oh no.
all right, so I'm gonna go find this Cindy, and my ultimate goal is, and what I've been doing, is feeding false information to these Cindys, because I want to see where this information
When did Tabby
goes.
become the hero of the
Okay.
story?
Well, Tabby's for sure the hero.
Right. Yeah.
I want to see where this information goes, where it leads to. Okay. So, I've come up to this Cindy. You're out. I want to say.
Or am I in the Cindy hut?
No, I want to say that you're outside. I want to say you're doing something mundane. Let's say you're weeding or something like the vegetable patch or something like that.
Okay.
You're out there weeding, and I'm gonna come over to you. Oh boy.
We're already giving up black. Wow!
Wow!
Is this gonna go badly for me?
It's gonna be
It's
bad.
Act 2. The hero has to suffer some sort of setback.
Paula Abdul does not want me to succeed.
Right?
No relation.
That did not come from you. That, came from Paula.
that was
Abdul.
Yeah, that was Paula.
Yes, thank you. That wasn't
Yeah.
me. I would never. I'm a
Paula
great
Chad Duel
person.
over here.
Thank you for having me. I will never see you again.
All right, so Cindy's out there. She's weeding the garden, doing her thing. I'm gonna come over there. I'm just gonna be like, darling, I'm sorry about that interruption.
What interruption?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. I had this conversation with Paula.
Abdul. I get very
Chad
upset.
Duel.
when you
Chad Duel
don't
with this
say it.
Paula
Too
Chad
much.
Duel.
It's
I
her
had
name.
duel?
I had this conversation with Paula, and there's something. She's hiding things. I overheard her listening to music the other day.
Music.
In the town of Footloose? Never. Thank you.
I overheard her listening to music the other day. And she was having a conversation with somebody. And I couldn't quite make it out. But I think that she's planning on doing something to Michael.
She's plotting against him.
I really think so. I could only overhear some things, but I heard murder.
I would never.
I heard murder. I heard something about the goats and
Is that
it's
why they're
not-
missing?
It's not sitting well with me. I don't know what's happening, but I heard her talk about Michael and murder and the goats, and I'm worried.
Cindy kind of embraces Tabby, but in a very kind of
Like it's mechanical.
mechanical, but
Yeah.
like very superficial way. Not the first time that she embraced her, and just, I will take care of it for us.
Thank you, Cindy. I knew I could always count on you.
You got the black dice, right?
I mean, this felt like a success.
You got it.
Okay.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Fair.
And she doesn't know it's the wrong one.
Fair.
I thought she was gonna bossing sight over. No,
This is
like
the-
Wow Guide.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
This is the real Cindy Peppering. The other ones are copies. She doesn't know there's more Cindy Pepperings.
Yeah. 100%.
And she's just in like a depressive mood, which is why she's like acting robotic. But this is the real human,
this
not connected
She's just
to
in a deep depression,
Michael.
like
Yes.
just
Because of the goat.
because of the goats. Cindy loves animals.
And Cindy loves the goat cheese too.
Who
oh
doesn't?
god, if the goat
cheese
cheese
is
is gone, she has
great.
no reason to
See,
live.
Cindy
that's it.
Peppering is very
That's it.
upset.
Yeah.
She is very upset.
Oh no.
We don't know where this false information is going to
Yes,
lead. It
we
could
don't.
lead
So then-
to my fateful demise.
Does that mean Tabby Mama's been getting it down with
Like multiple Cindy
the
Peppering
multiple
robots?
Cindy Pepper robots?
It's quite possible.
Dang, you get
Yeah.
more than I do.
Ryan,
There's always this high-fiving sound at the Cindy tent, and we don't know why.
Ryan, you're welcome.
And unless Cindy wants to add anything, I feel like we're coming to a close on
Yeah,
this.
I think that's good. Yeah, she's
Ryan's
just
dead.
devoid of emotion right now.
Ryan's just gonna be at the end of this. So like, are we playing this out late?
What?
It is I, Cindy Peppering.
Wouldst thou like to pull my weeds?
I'm so concerned about the goats. Please
Now, like,
comfort
to make
me.
a triple train of pottery, just like,
It's time to churn the cheese.
oh no.
Ryan's in the corner like this. Better not awaken anything.
Alright, so we're gonna end there. I feel like I've won, but
Absolutely,
But
yeah,
you definitely
totally.
have
You're
not.
like
That's
elated.
good.
You're like,
Like,
cool. I
yeah,
got,
this
I
is
got.
good.
You know,
Hell
the brass
yeah.
has got my back. And oops, I love that. Cool. Paula Abdul, would you like to set your scene? No relation. Or would you like to choose your outcome?
I would like to choose a failing outcome, please.
Oh, snap. All right. Also, this is a good point to note to you in the chat. Death is not the end for a character in this game. There are always flashbacks or other ways for these characters to make reappearances, all that kind of stuff. So,
Are you trying
don't
to
worry
kill
about
me? Is that what you're about to do?
that. I'm just saying death's an
You
option.
just are setting up.
I'm just saying
Okay.
death's an option.
Now, Paula got kidnapped also.
yes.
As did Patty, yeah.
As did
As did
Patty.
Patty.
All of you have been.
I've been
Cindy.
released back into the wild, so
We
I don't
could
know if
still
you
be
two
in
have.
captivity.
Oh
Yeah.
my
we don't-
gosh, I think you're still in captivity.
We don't know where Patty and Paula
We
are.
don't know yet.
We don't know.
You're
where they are.
harder to crack.
We're still in captivity.
Let's have you both in the scene.
Okay.
I think that I'm like imagining like dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
Like yeah, like you guys are like chained up and all that stuff too.
There are
this under the
four
tree?
lights.
It's under
Yes!
the bay.
It is right under the tree.
You like
right?
move one of the big
Or-
boxes
Yep.
and there's
But here's the
a-
thing.
Or is it under the meditation room?
No, I feel like a meditation room's floor would be made out of marble. It'd be much easier to make a floor out of someplace like Tree Bay. I feel like has wood floors.
So we're gonna do Tree Bay, but I think there's a special we'll find out later.
like a
But like there's
tunnel,
like a
maybe.
compartment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. and,
Sure,
like,
yeah, it's covered
It's all
in crap.
connected.
Like it's just like it's
Yeah.
a random outworld crap. Like it's like
But-
trash cans and
Cursed
just stuff that you can't
ATMs,
make
yeah.
here. Yeah, cursed ATM. There's definitely a cursed ATM in the Tree Bay.
Yeah.
For some reason, Paula and Patty have not been able to be broken yet.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
6
We're
peppermint
literal
six,
crazy people.
6 Cindy pepperings.
Just cycling out, consistently trying to break
Just
them.
straight up.
Oh no!
Wait, what did I miss?
So y'all were down there with 6 Cindy pepperings, trying
Cindy pepperings!
trying to
I
break
need
you.
to update my
Trying to
murder
break
list.
you.
And we're chained up,
Yeah.
and we're just like kind of beat to hell.
And this
Fucking Pomper was in and out in like one day.
Yeah, he was an easy.
You were
case.
easy to break.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
Muffin Kid.
is where Paula Abdul falters. I think this is the scene where Paula Abdul falters.
I also love this simply because I told the other Cindy that I overheard
Yep,
Paula
Paula,
talking.
yep.
And Paula's not there.
So that yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
they've taken Paula into a separate room.
Oh yeah, they're trying to like break you like good cop, bad cop.
Oh, yeah,
Separately,
right?
totally
Like,
separate.
Yeah,
totally.
yeah.
But you're still close enough to hear each other.
Okay, like almost like through
Separate
the walls.
cells
Yeah,
around the
yeah.
corner, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta, a little slap.
Sure,
Oh,
Like,
too soon, Daddy. Too soon.
Could we have a small rat friend, perhaps named Frederick, who passes messages between us?
Could take a
And he does a little.
little roll of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is your scene.
I know. I chose the outcome. You guys are establishing.
So it's like Cindy Peppering just bam, bam, like
I'll never tell.
Teeth
No
are
words.
missing. Yeah.
no words.
Yeah, just
right?
bloodied up, just kind of.
Yeah.
Think
What the
get me to
fuck is
talk?
wrong with you bitches?
Yeah.
Can I say that on this channel?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you bitches?
And and Cindy Peppering just whispers right down to Paula Abdul right now.
Wait. Oh, which one?
The one that wasn't beating you.
Thank
Before
you.
we proceed too much, what's your want?
Oh.
Yes, my want is to save myself from this situation, even if it means sacrificing her.
But you're failing.
Oh, and you fail.
you
And
Fail.
I fail.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck. All right.
Yes.
Dope. Have fun.
Thank you. I'm gonna die probably.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
die.
then, so you want to save yourself, but you're gonna fail at it.
You guys are all my Cindy Pepperings.
Yeah.
I meant that as like an emotional compliment, not like a,
I'd love to punch you in a dark place underneath the cabin.
Okay, I'm gay, but thank you. It happens a lot.
Danny, help me break her. Help me break Paula Abdul. Right?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Straight up now, tell me, do you really want me forever? I'm like, you know, but I'm singing.
Paula Abdul, no relation. You don't have to suffer needlessly.
We'll give you a choice.
What's a choice? What's my choice?
Give us a kindness. What do you know about it, and we will let you go. You can still hear Peppermint Patty in the background, just getting
Meat slammered.
I could do this all day.
I believe it. I believe it. I'm not Googling anything. Don't look at me. I've done nothing wrong here.
Do you want to be the third Cindy Peppering on this one?
Of 6.
Of 6.
3 out of 6.
Oh my
I'm trying to up the peppering ante right now.
Peppering.
The spice.
Oh my god. I'm just the Cindy that's beating up Peppermint Patty.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of in my head trying to formulate. I'm casually kind of listening to them, but I'm really just trying to formulate a plan in my head. And I'm trying to distract them so I can try to get away, I notice that one of the Cindy's has a bra with an underwire.
Why is everybody wearing a bra in this place?
Mild torture.
Danny, when Calico and Pomper open up their own commune, no bra, no underwire, no
underwires.
It's the first thing you guys take off.
I know. It's a true dream.
Paula
of mine.
Abdul, no relation. We could turn your dear peppermint patty into a hamburger patty.
Goddamn door.
Hit her again.
Much better is cut. With a sense of poison.
One of you might walk out of here alive. Which would you prefer it to be?
Now you just hear Peppermint Patty. Cindy has now gotten out a cat of nine tails and has started whipping her.
You're my Cindy.
Right in the corner, like
The
this
two of
better
us
not
are your
awaken
Cindy.
anything in
Two
me.
of my Cindy's.
No,
my
because I was like, what is? I was literally thinking, is this a sex thing?
It is now.
Is this a sex?
And I immediately looked at Ryan, right? Because apparently he's just my safe zone over here. Like, help me. Like, how?
It's straight torture for the both.
Yeah. Street torture items. Yeah.
My fists got a little, tired. I
right.
wanted to switch
The
to
knuckles are
that.
starting to get a little bit bloody,
feel
so you're
that.
trying
Her
to
fists
save
are tired.
yourself, save
She
some
switched
face.
to a
Square.
cat of nine tails. I feel like I'm still
Listening to this.
still getting the sex thing from this, you guys.
That's a you
My,
thing.
my
That's a big
brain
thing.
passes the sex thing part because I'm busy plotting my own escape.
Don't yuck other people's yums. That's
Oh
what I'm saying.
no, no kink shaming here. Y'all do you. I'm willing. I have some information you might be interested in.
What sort of information?
If you could just go.
Paula Abdul, no relation.
Somebody in
you
the chat
could-
said 50 Shades of Goats, and now I can't get over it.
I literally whoever said that is banned. Can be banned. Banned.
Hard no.
If you could just go grab me, my back really hurts. Obviously, I've been in these chains. Could I get a foam roller just for a couple minutes?
I don't think you're in a position to be making requests, Paula
Here's the
Abdul,
thing.
no relation.
I am.
Hit her again.
Can I throw some, can I throw something weird in?
Yeah.
Okay. We see the perspective from Peppermint Patty now, right? Mm-hmm. The door gets blown through. Just kicked in, right?
And G.I. Joe.
Peppermint Patty, through her,
Kool-Aid Man. That's better.
just through her swollen vision, just can see shadows and shapes and all of this stuff. And one peppering goes down. Then another. Then the last one.
Sounds like you could use a protractor. That's what he says, whoever it is, when they enter, just so you know.
Actually, you only hear meows.
God, it's
Grandma Dino has saved Peppermint Patty at this point.
But she can't see. She can
But
just.
doesn't have enough time in order to save Paula Abdul.
So she's just hanging there. Does she unlatch her?
Yeah, she unlocks her out with
yeah.
her claws and all this stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
She's on all just before it's just. Thank you. I don't know who saved me.
So because of that, one of you have definitely run over there to be like, what the fucking shit is going on?
Also, I need the backstory and how Grandma came back.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out through the narrative.
Oh yes, that is what we will do.
I feel like I've been in your face the most. So
Yeah.
I feel like I would signal
Oh, so
Him
I'll
to
Cindy
go.
to run
I'll
that
go
way.
over.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm still here with you.
Wow, looks like someone came to save us.
And then out of
Not
nowhere,
us, just
it's
one.
Swing.
Is it like a knife?
That's a knife.
yeah.
That's a knife.
Can you do it again?
Swing.
I like that.
Yes, perfect.
Are you murdering me?
I'm not sure. I'm actually gonna say the knife comes out. It comes toward you. Scene cuts.
Scene
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
So
That was my scene cut action.
I'm just really glad I got to bring Grandma Dino back.
Yeah.
She needed to come back. She needed to come back.
Reckoning.
All right, Peppermint
go.
Patty establishing
Well, that was
or
not
deciding.
necessarily a success for sure.
I will establish.
Fabulous.
So I'm gonna say that this is maybe a couple days later, and Peppermint Patty is on the mend. She's starting to heal up, so now she's.
Who would be like trustworthy enough to help out Peppermint Patty? Because Paula Abdul didn't get out, right?
Right.
You're
Yeah,
just
so-
climbing out of whatever dungeon you're in, battered, beaten.
Yeah.
And there's now a cat next to you.
And you have this knowledge that there's multiple Cindy Pepperings.
That's right, because I did see them before they started battering me up. So, yeah, who would be trustworthy enough?
Unless we were blindfolded the whole time.
Oh, you poor soul. Yeah, sure, Pomper.
Oh, you would think that
Yeah.
Pomper, because Pomper got out.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
He's been brainwashed too.
Yeah. But we're starting to break it. Starting to break it.
Yeah.
Grandma Dino will help.
But she doesn't know that it, could go either way.
Oh, yeah.
So she's. Maybe she. Okay, so then instead of a couple days later on the mend, she would be kind of crawling into Pomper's tent, all battered and bloody, and just shows up just. Because she's been in the tent before because of all like the community baking, so it's like we've done bakings in the tent before.
of course.
So, or is there like a communal like baking area?
I think there is a communal one, but you also have a private kitchen, which is where the baking club is.
Okay,
I feel like that's why you have baking.
Yeah. Okay, so I would probably end up going back to like my own private kitchen, and I would know. I would hear the sounds of like baking, so I would just assume that it's Pomper.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Pomper would be there. Pomper would probably check in every day for baking club. There's nothing else to do.
Baking Club a daily venture?
I think so.
In a town with nothing to do.
Man, it's
Nothing
kind
to
of
do.
You've done your chores and then go.
This is like a town of like
Time.
4 people and 17 centimeters.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Fair point.
Peppermint Patty's just kind of fumbling around. She's not really able to see just like shapes and stuff just in here. She hears noise. Popper.
Patty!
Oh.
Popper, help me. And then she'll kind of just crumble.
Of course, Patty. And he comes and like picks you up, gets you up into a chair. Hey, can you taste this muffin?
This
I feel like it's missing a little something.
is a
The human ingredient, remember?
it's kind of a gum.
Ew, I don't
Why
know.
is it
Ew.
gummy?
Why are you know what human tastes like?
What did you do?
Well, I burned them earlier, so I've been trying out all kinds of different things, and I just can't figure it out.
What did you put in it? It's
Oh, well,
awful.
well, you're right. I need to try something else. I do. I really do. Are you okay?
I'm not okay, Pomper. There's multiple.
Who's they?
Cindy.
Oh, the Cindys.
No. Cindy.
Yes, good.
Yes, they.
Connie, I'm sorry.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, the Cindys, they're a little rough around the edges.
No, look at me.
I've been where you've been.
What?
It's beautiful on the other side.
No.
Sure.
It's not. It's no. This is all part of Michael's doing. It has to be.
Michael. Small thinking Michael. It's about the muffins. The Cindys told me to focus on my muffins. What do you think it's missing?
She'll
Trying to
look
swim in
into the
green.
bowl that Pomper was stirring.
Definitely a cape
as
in
he's
it.
stirring, there's like it's like a little finger like rolls up and goes back into the batter.
God, definitely cape.
Huh? What did you do?
Maybe this was the wrong person.
Who is that?
It's the real Cindy Peppering.
I don't know, but it's really not working, so.
What do you mean? No, oh my god.
Popper, no. Out of the fire into the frying pan.
Okay.
Yep, and there we go. There's her.
Dang, who knew Pomper was going to be the villain?
Right.
Couldn't quite break that conditioning.
No.
It's
Yet.
Pomper's turn.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared.
So Pomper, I imagine, is going to continue as normal. I mean, Pomper doesn't. Oh no!
Did we establish that Peppermint Patty's murdered straight up?
Murdered.
Yeah.
And she's
Literally
going into
she's gonna be the next batch of muffins.
She's the muffin.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
That's why they burn, because Pomper didn't know how long
So
you
if there's a
cook
little
human
pepperminty taste, you know why.
Yeah.
Who was the first person?
We don't know.
There's
yet.
other
He
people
said
in the
don't
commune.
worry.
Yeah, it was
man.
John.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I should have made it a goat hoof. That would have been better.
We can wait.
No, because the goats were missing. The goats were missing.
Yeah, we can.
All right.
Yeah.
It's all good. So I think that at this point, failed breaking programming Pomper, not with the new information that you two have reconciled, is going to continue along his trajectory of to get even with Tabby. So I think that it's one of those, maybe he sent a little note over to invite Tabby to dinner, right? But with the assumption would be that Calico would also be there, but maybe Calico is off doing something else. Oh, you're there.
I'll come. Yeah, I'll come with.
Fuck. All right, great. I actually like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah. So so it's just a delightful little comfortable dinner. Obviously my want is to continue my current business, and we'll do that. So scene opens up and it's just Pomper. You just see it's it's a shot of his back leaning over the kitchen counter, just stirring the bowl. You just hear this kind of thick slop as he's stirring everything.
It's just a bunch of slop that's been
God, please
gaslit.
don't make that
and the door opens, and Calico, I imagine maybe you're already there, and you're maybe just not you're just not thinking about it. It's because he's probably cooking you dinner.
I'm
for a
setting
while.
the table.
Yeah,
and all that.
laying it all out. And so the door that opens is Tabby coming in, and you two are great. Yeah, so I think he would just kind of be silently stirring for a bit if you all want to have your beginnings of this conversation.
I would say before we walk in the door, before we get there,
Yeah.
to you,
Okay.
that I want to remind you that I'm still wary of Popper. I know you love him, but I'm still nervous about his relationship with Michael, and I'm cautioning you to be careful with what information we give him.
I think, Calico takes that to heart, right? We're on the same side right now, too, and I'm okay. Tabby Mama, I'll trust you on this one, okay? Every time. You're gonna laugh at it every time. You're gonna laugh at it every time.
Oh boy.
And I'm okay. He has been acting a little bit strange. I want to follow your lead on this one, okay? I trust you.
That means the world to me.
So I feel like
should be
we're-
ready in a couple of minutes, friends.
We're outside your door.
Oh,
Shut up.
yes.
We haven't knocked on the door yet.
You got it.
So that's when so I think that's when he opens it, and I'll kind of
Yes.
I don't even acknowledge him because I'm trying to trust you at this point, right? And I pass by him in order to set the table and all that stuff too, to give you guys a little bit of space.
But I would
to...
like for it to be natural.
Yeah.
So,
You're gonna exchange pleasantries at this point. Yeah. So so I'm giving you guys the space to do that.
But we still maintain our strained relationship
Sure.
that's there.
Of course.
Pomper, I was surprised to receive your note for dinner.
Well, the secret is out, so I'm hoping that someday soon I get to call you Mama Tabby.
I hated that. I hated it.
She likes it when you call her Tabby Mama more.
Tabby Mama. Sorry, sweetie. Tabby Mama.
I hate myself for this whole joke. I really do.
And I realize we've had our differences, but mostly it's been just because he comes home upset sometimes from your conversations, and that's the side I see. I don't see all the support. I don't see all of this. The two of you together, I think it's great. Would you like some muffins?
Are we having muffins for dinner?
Of course.
Doesn't really count as dinner, does it?
Don't worry. They're
Do you have some tea to go with it?
It's like a snack.
Oh, sure.
Mid-afternoon
I could
snack.
make some dandelion tea. I did some weeding earlier today. I think it's going to be great.
The PCP laced toast.
That was oddly specific. What do I not know about dandelions at this point?
Right?
You can make dandelion tea.
No, I know, but like, what is sinister about it? Because that was oddly specific that you picked dandelion tea.
It just seemed nice.
Yeah.
Seemed like
Okay, so
something
there's
you
like
would find
nothing
in the
wrong with
garden.
it.
Yeah,
There's
something
nothing-
that was handy. Yeah.
There's nothing
Okay,
like
yeah.
specifically
so
wrong with. Okay,
he
that
walks
makes me
out
feel
to the
better.
kitchen
Okay.
to start, tinkering, and you can hear him tearing some dandelion leaves off and boiling some water, that kind of stuff. Clank, clank,
Not the
clank.
dandelions.
And during this time, I would say that Calico and I were just gonna be like, we'll set the table, Popper, and then we just
Oh.
start setting the
It's
table.
very thoughtful. Thank you.
As I'm like kind of fixing things around, I find the erotic book.
Wait, how did it get there? Oh, because you're at.
I took the flower from
Yes,
yeah.
you did take the flower.
And it was in my kitchen, technically,
so
so.
embarrassing.
Oh boy. Well, we're dead, so it don't matter now.
Would I like?
I mean,
Would I like know?
I might not be dead. It cut to black. You're definitely in these muffins, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's amazing where our minds go to.
Like, this is obviously contraband, right? Like the book, right?
Like a sketchbook of erotic art.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's against Michael's wishes, I would imagine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So like, do I like call you over? Be like, Tabby Mama, look.
I would think more so that you would take the book and kind of like hide it in your pocket.
For
Is
later
it
use.
small enough? Damn. Calico gets enough, all right?
Not anymore.
I would say that you kind of hide it because you're just like, Popper wouldn't go against Michael, so why does he have this?
So now I'm suspicious, right?
I would say you're getting a little bit more suspicious, like
Because
you're
now
just
it's like it's solidifying your idea, right? It's solidifying your
Mm-hmm.
point, right? So I wouldn't like try to show it to you, but now I know.
now you know. Now
So
you
I'm like
know.
trying to like hide it. Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah, that makes sense.
all right.
Yeah.
All right, so we've set
Yeah.
the table and we're sitting down.
He comes back through. I don't know why in my head there's like a little half swinging door, but there is.
There definitely is.
Like shoulders his
These
way
are
through
some
it.
high quality huts we've got here.
Fucking huts to a T. Michael got people somehow, and it's the design of these huts.
Spent it all on architecture.
Yeah, so he comes through. He's got a tea
we
tray
have
in
to
one
kill people
hand,
for
and
food
he's
now.
got a nice little plate of muffins in the other, and they look obviously very dense. And one of the muffin tops, actually all of the muffin tops, look like they have a slight part.
A slight part on one side. So like the muffin top is like higher on one end.
So he lays the muffins down first, and he pours you both a cup of tea. He pours himself a cup of tea, and he puts a muffin in front of you, and a muffin in front of you, and a muffin quietly in front of himself. So, can this be the first meal that we have together as a family?
I think we can head in that direction.
Oh, great.
No, we can't, Tabby Mama. Because what is this?
And you pull out the sketchbook.
I pull out
Oh, that's not mine. It was under the bag of flour that belongs to Peppermint Patty and Paula Abdul, no relation.
We haven't seen them in weeks? Months?
Yeah. Well, you know, when...
Ooh, y'all are kind of figuring him out.
See, the meditation chamber sometimes takes more time for different people.
Meditation chamber?
Well, the other one. Underneath the tree bay.
The trip.
I got out fast because I was...
They got me on that one, damn it.
I was agreeable, and I really wanted to come home to you, Calico. And I really wanted Tabby Mama to accept me into the fold, you know? But say, you know, these muffins, they're missing a little something, and I've been working at this recipe for so long. Could you just try it and tell me what I've missed?
I put my hand on Tabby Mama's shoulder and I'm like, don't do it.
Soylent Green is people.
Tabby's gonna go ahead and pick up the muffin and give it a little sniff and sort of take off the muffin part.
Sure.
And
The top?
it's parted.
Oh, right. I was like, can you not come up with the word top?
Don't forget, you two get to determine how this is going to go for me.
Okay.
So Tabby goes ahead and takes off the little muffin
It's got
part,
a nice sort of meatloaf scent to it.
little meatloaf scent, and I'm just like,
Oh, dude! I just started liking meatloaf. Come on, man.
Not anymore.
Dude, never again. Oh, you guys are the worst. Wait, what are you trying to do in this right now?
So again, as to continue along my trajectory of to get even with Tabby along my current trajectory, it's going to go. Oh, thank you very much.
The weirdest raid.
Thank you, Miss Magitech. Thank you very, very much. We're in the middle of a game of Fiasco, which has gone real dark and real weird and real fast. So stick around, have fun.
It
I'm
once
about
was
to turn more
cute.
people into muffins, apparently.
Yep.
Well, shit. I guess I did not expect that.
Villain may or may not succeed.
All right,
this
so you
time.
take the parted muffin top off of the top of the muffin.
and I'm just gonna give it a little sniff, and I smell that it's a little medium. Be like,
Hey, what kind of perfume does Peppermint Patty wear?
Peppermint.
Mint.
Mint.
Obviously, very mint.
There's a bit of
Mints
a
and-
there's a refreshing mint
So
tone
fast.
on top. Yeah.
so behind the ear.
Incredible.
so Tabby goes ahead and takes a sniff of the muffin, just because it looks a little funny. I'm just like, what's in here, Popper? This doesn't seem like your normal work.
I'm trying new things, you know, since the baking club's been more or less disbanded. I thought it would be a good idea to try some new ingredients, so I've been out in the garden. I got, you know, dandelion for the tea and peppermint for the muffins.
Literally.
Peppermint muffins. That's such a weird combination.
Well, you know, there's mint chutney if you go, you know, to the east. It's a fairly common combination of meat and refreshing.
There's meat in the muffins.
Oh, yeah, I should have said so. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's just a little bit of meat.
We haven't had goats in months.
Popper,
I saved one.
Popper, have you been cooking our goats?
Yes, I must have.
Ooh, good cover.
I just feel like at that point it's just like this like weird turn of like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, the strings are coming up at this point. It's like, oh, cool. Okay. Some Hans Zimmer
sounds right.
shit
Oh,
like,
no.
hovering over the crew.
Inception.
And I'm gonna say, since I got the white die, you see, like, you don't see, but I would say camera sees as he's like smiling and doing the kind thing. He like slips behind himself and grabs like it's not even a sharp knife. It's a fucking like butter knife from
Like
the
a
tray.
spoon? Did you grab a spoon?
A rusty spoon. No, a butter knife. Because I imagine there would have been like, for normal muffins, maybe a butter knife. But yeah, he's got a hard grip on this butter knife now. just behind his back. But yeah.
Popper, why did you kill our goats?
I didn't.
But you just said you must have.
That seemed like the most reasonable thing to say.
Where are you getting the meat?
Calico.
Do you know what this is missing?
Calico, I think we need to leave.
Wait, who does he murder though?
Oh, he's going after Tabby. He's always going after
He's
Tabby.
gotta
Yeah,
get
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Has Tabby been
Thanks for
murdered?
that success.
Great.
So now Tabby Mama's dead?
Tabby Mama's dead, but you're still in the room,
I'm
and it's
still in
your
the
scene.
room. It's my
I full on
scene.
murdered
Oh my
your mother in
God.
front of you while serving
Wow.
you people, muffins, and dandelion tea.
Ooh, you better go get a
So you can either establish the scene or choose the outcome.
Let me succeed on this one. I'm
Wisely.
gonna choose to succeed on this. No, I'm choosing to succeed on this.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
Okay, then we get to
And we get
set
to
it.
build the
Yeah.
scene. I will abstain because I feel like I've done a lot.
Yes, you did a lot of heavy lifting there.
I think, I don't know, is it too early to have like your love break him out of the spell?
I don't know. You tell me.
Hey, everyone, is it too early?
No, your
Okay.
complete breakdown of losing your mom is
Yeah, right,
what
I'm
now
like-
triggers Pomper, and he's
Because he he wants to
realization.
care for you.
I'm like
Yep.
blood splattered at this point.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like, yeah,
you are
and it's
just
yeah.
inconsolable.
Yeah.
And then your goal for this is to break Popper of what he did,
Okay, gotcha.
so that he's like coming back to himself.
So now it's like
Is that what's?
holding Tabby Mama in my arms.
There you go.
God, I hate that.
How could you?
Go.
Pomper,
Oh, God.
what have you done?
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
It was the Cindy's.
The Cindy's?
They got into my head.
Tabby Mama was talking about the Cindy's also.
It's so much.
I know. Honestly, at this point, I'm just doing it to
I
bother
added
you.
to my murder list anyone who calls her Tabby Mama.
They beat me and broke me until I was complacent, until I would listen to what they wanted, and they told me to find the perfect recipe is what I remembered, but they told me to get rid of anyone who was in the way.
And I think this is like the turning point, right? This is where Calico gains the status and like the heroics of his mom at this point too. And it's just, we have that point where he silently mourns her, right? Mm-hmm. And then picks up one of the sharp knives. Mm-hmm. Where are these Cindy's you're talking about?
They settle under the tree bay. That's where they've been beating and killing people. And have you ever noticed how our population just gets smaller? It's rare to see them all in the same place unless they're working.
We have to go there now. We have to go there in order to... this can't happen to any more of us.
You're right.
It's the Cindy spawn point.
They just keep spawning.
So I would say Pomper is gonna like straight up like kneel in front of you and just.
If you need to do this alone, I understand. If you need to put me down, I understand. I've killed 2 of my favorite people.
You killed 2 people?
Right.
At least.
Remember when I said those muffins had peppermint in them?
Oh, God. Yeah. Straight up terrible. Okay.
Peppermint patty.
I think this is like, okay. I just like want it to be like, no, okay, what am I thinking? I think this is like when we like, this is like our John Wick like gear up moment, right? And like he like, in the like cutscene of like gearing up.
Did y'all hear that? I need some muffins. Oh no.
And
So
the
I got a
John Wick,
great
like,
recipe for you.
gearing up scene, right? It's like it's a we're like taking like some of your kitchen knives. We're taking some of the pottery stuff that Tabby Mom has made. Yeah, exactly.
Like a bag of butter knives.
Yeah. And then it's kind of like that, like a couple meows, and it's kind of like I heard you needed some help, right? It's like
Bless Grandma Dino.
right? Just like little like. Did you guys ever see the second Gremlins film, and then like and then Gizmo puts on the
Yeah. She just walks in and just rips off one of the napkins.
just boom,
love it.
right? And it's like we have to like light the hut on fire, and like that cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah. Like Grandma Dino
it's
has
also,
a
like,
cigarette
sipping
randomly and
dandelion
just flips it and it's
Yeah.
holding a blade.
Grandma Dino smokes?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
She's badass.
And it's just
Cool.
like
Yeah.
beautiful like funeral pyre, right? For Tabby Mama at this point. And like, yeah, and that's how, and it's going down.
Wow.
All right. I think that's where we're gonna end the scene. I'm so sorry.
So-
Why do you invite me to these things, Danny? Like, I don't understand.
Right? This is great.
This has taken many turns.
Yes. So, Tabby, it is your scene, and even though you are dead, you can do flashbacks, you can do monologues, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can still build a scene as normal. So, would you like to establish, or would you like to determine the outcome?
I'm gonna determine an outcome,
Okay.
and I want it to be a good outcome.
A good outcome. Oh, so all that's left is bad shit.
All that's left is bad shit, and
So
you
I'm
guys.
definitely gonna die.
I have an
Oh
idea.
no! Because at the end, if it's all black dice, no, you're in a really good
You're in
spot.
a really
I'm in a great spot,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah. So the very, very last die, though, even though it is black, it is wild. So we will say out loud whether it is
Oh,
black
okay,
or
okay,
black
okay.
Okay,
for the last scene.
So then that will be all wild.
Yeah. But I like an idea of a flashback scene with Tabby Mama having sense that shit's gonna go real bad real fast. That maybe, I don't know, maybe she was, I
got a dumb
Yeah.
idea.
I love it.
Let's
go.
see if I accept it.
I'm ready.
You left something for Calico
Yeah.
because you
Yes.
knew it was gonna just like stuff was gonna go south, and you didn't think you were gonna make it out.
And she left it at the tree bay, which
think
is where
you-
you're on your way
I think
to.
you made goat armor for Calico.
Out of goat?
Did you just?
Wait.
the fate of the goats.
Armor for goats or armor made out of
It's
goats?
like armor, but like goat themed.
Goat
Oh,
theme.
so there's no goats were hurt in the making
Well,
of
maybe
this
a
armor.
couple.
Maybe that's what the pottery was. So it wasn't actually pottery.
Oh,
It was actually.
Oh my God!
Like,
She tricked
sculpted.
Cindy into making all this.
I want that scene. I want that scene 100%.
Yep, into it.
So yeah,
I'm sorry.
you're tricking
I gotta roll
Cindy
with it.
Peppering into making goat armor to protect your beloved
Cindy, we
son.
need you. Oh, your hair's
Okay,
ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah, good.
The synonine is happening.
All right.
The peppering.
The peppermint.
All right. So, what we're just going to sort of imagine is all these times that Tabby and Cindy were making their pottery, and
It's that funny.
Yep.
it's that funny. And I'm making all of these unique bowls and shapes, and I'm just having this conversation with Cindy, and Cindy is just
How was he playing this song? I hate that. I hate that.
Oh,
A hunger.
so we're just making this pottery, and we're making things that look like bowls and such, and I'm having conversations with Cindy, and you just see that whenever Cindy leaves, Tabby goes ahead and takes all of this pottery back off the drying shelf. So it hasn't even gotten leather hard. It's not ready for firing yet. And she reshapes it. She reshapes it. And you see her making this this helmet with just these horns that go back, and you see her making just these shoulder plates, and she's created these things and she puts them over on her drying shelf, and you're seeing her getting things out of the kiln, and you can see these like shin guards and all these things that she's coming out that have been expertly carved with just little goats on them as like a battle cry for her babies who have gone missing. Her babies who've gone missing. And then you can just see her over on her workshop, and she's over there and she's got these pieces of metal that she's like stripped down, and she's making chainmail and such, and just has this entire suit together that she wraps up in a cloth and hides.
It's like Tony Stark in the cave building the suit of armor.
She just after all of this is made, she just wraps it up and leaves it under Calico's bed, and there's just a note. And in this note, it just says, I know I'm not going to make it.
Fuck, I hate it here.
Please save us. I love you.
It's just the Mortal Kombat theme. Just
Yeah, that's
Right, I'm just going to leave that there, and that's just going to be the ending scene.
Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
incredible.
Paula Abdul, no relation.
Paul Abdul, no relation. Who-
Establish or
I
take the
mean,
fail?
We don't know if you're dead yet.
I'm gonna.
Well, she has to take the fail regardless, though, right?
Yes,
That's
I
true,
fail
but
no matter
one
what.
she builds her own circumstances, or we build the circumstances for her.
She tried to escape
Okay.
by
she
any
escaped.
means.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so I fail whatever happens right now. So my goal is to die.
Actually, I like that, right?
I'm
You go
in
nihilistic,
so
and they're like,
much
"You're
pain."
good.
Yeah.
Well, you're cured. Get on."
I have this realization that the world is nothing without Peppermint Patty. And I'm now begging for death to join her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I fail. Bummer.
So, is it you and a Cindy? Is it you?
It is me and a Cindy. And Michael.
Oh, shit.
He hasn't shown up in a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
I nominate Creepy Danny
As Michael. All right.
as Michael.
All right, I'll be Michael.
Who would like to be my Cindy Peppering?
I'll be the pepper.
Yeah, you already got the hair.
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
You already,
yeah,
you're ready.
Yeah.
You're
Patty,
ready.
Patty's gone.
You killed. This happened. This happened. You let her go.
She knew too much.
She's. Well, you didn't kill her. That's why I corrected myself. You let her go.
She was freed.
Is she okay?
Well, I don't know. We've been focused on you, Paula Abdul. No relation.
Michael,
Yeah,
is she free?
in a manner of speaking.
She will never feel any pain again. What do you mean by that?
Well, you see, the Cindy's are generally much more effective than this, and, well, they were successful with your predecessor down here underneath the
Tree Bay.
Tree Bay, thank you. Your old friend Pomper took care of it for me.
And I like, in my mind, and that we see in the camera, we see into my eyes, and it goes into a flashback montage of like every moment I've had with Peppermint Patty.
Drawing in the book together.
Playing in our erotic sketchbook.
The ghost song comes on again.
Yeah,
She's holding your pen.
or like Paula Chad Abdul's like on the side, and then she's just
100%.
drawing.
Oh, draw me like one of your
Sketching,
French guys.
Yep. And the only thing that one would expect to see in it, but does not come ever, is anyone but Peppermint Patty.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this moment of clarity for Paula Abdul that in reality sociopaths do not have. But remember, this is fiction. As it's an important message, and I realize I regardless of the faux pas and the choices I've made that have been, questionable, if you will, it's always been about Peppermint Patty, and I've always made every choice about Peppermint Patty.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it without her.
Wait, is your goal to die on
Yes,
this way?
I said
Yeah.
that.
But
Yeah.
then you fail at this.
Right.
know,
Right.
It's going to be very painful.
Like, I just kind of see it as like Naruto, like ultimate gaslight jutsu, and like, and then, like, cause I want to see it to where Paula Abdul, no relation, just straight up gaslights them into letting her go, and she doesn't get her wish to
How
die.
do you not know that's happening?
Oh my god!
No, I like it. That's good.
That's where I was going too.
Let's run with it.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm also sorry that I did say ultimate gaslight jutsu on here.
Oh my god. It's like the spirit bomb of gaslighting.
Lend me all of your polo shirts.
So then we have that's good. Then we have a moment where I realize I have to make this right, because no other sociopath should have redemption arcs. and mine should be the last. And
Man, the special
therefore-
features on this disc are going to be great.
Just wait for the extended edition.
Yeah, that commentary.
It's just Maddie talking about the perils
Lord of the Rings
mental
level.
health.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
You know, Saruman killed real people.
Just kill me, Michael. You know you'll never break me, just kill me.
You're right. I will never break you.
Your Cindy's, your spies, your flying monkeys will never do it.
Flying monkeys, let's not be ridiculous. What was that? Yes.
What?
And he starts backing up. Cindy?
Undo her chains.
And I look around like, oh my god.
There's
insane.
against the wall, there's this little sliding door, and you see like, meh. So he pulls it up, and I want that to be where the scene ends. So you're unchained, you're free.
Free.
But then he pulls
And-
this thing open, and all the goats just start fucking swarming out like a zombie horde.
Oh my god. And they run toward me.
They run
and-
toward you, but you're also like, standing to your
I'm
feet
ready.
or whatever, right?
I'm-
and then
yeah.
boom, cut.
I'm ready. I'm taking down these goats. Okay, let's do it.
No goat will stand in the way.
No goats!
Of
In my head, I don't know why this was my stupid headcanon for this, by the way. I just thought Michael Tree was turning goats into Cindy Pepper rings.
It's not
So,
too
like,
late.
Yeah, so like I just feel like some of
As
them,
they come out,
some of them are like
each of them
malformed.
transform.
Yeah, there's like
into a full-size Cindy
there's like
Pepper
there's
ring.
like some Cindy Pepper rings with like
Yep.
the face.
Yep,
and
yep,
like that.
yep.
Yeah,
They
and
still
like,
had the goat eyes. Some
yeah,
of them.
yeah, and like there's like a
Failed experiment.
yeah, all the failed ones and all the yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
The defect peppers.
just the I'm sorry for my stupid headcanon.
Because it totally works.
I know, it totally
with
works, yeah.
Popper cooking the defective ones.
It does, doesn't it?
There you go.
It does, doesn't it? Okay, what do you
All right,
got?
Patty.
I'm
You're
gonna
toasting
fail.
our time,
I'm
but
already toast. So
Flashbacks. What's it going with?
yeah, let's see.
back final monologue,
Yeah, right?
Hamlet-style ghost appearance. Let's go nuts, man. What do you want to do?
Oh, okay. So
Vision inside of her.
we'll do a flashback of Peppermint Patty actually going into the meditation room. So and she's by herself, and so she's kind of using this space as like almost kind of like a cathedral. So she's like, bearing her soul. She's kind of talking to herself, but she's spewing everything out about what happened about Marcy.
So we're going way back.
Yeah. So this is like one of the first times like she's gone into the meditation room. This is very close to like when she first kind of came into the commune. So she's using the meditation room as her kind of own personal what's the room where you confess your sins? Confessional?
Confessional.
Yeah. So she's using
Of course, the Catholic kid.
The sweet box, I think they call it.
Yeah. So she's kind of, the door was actually open. So the shot is from behind, and you just kind of see like the top half of her like shoulders and head, and you just see her kind of push the door open. There's already candles lit in there, and it's quiet, and she just kind of kneels in front of the room, and there's this big kind of artwork, but shaped wood of the tree base. So that's kind of the big symbolism, because it's like a tree.
Yeah, of
So
course.
that's a big.
I was going into some Green Knight territory.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the back wall is just like this really intricately carved tree kind of thing that spreads out, and then the branches go up into the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
And so she just sits in front of it, and like the low flickering lights of the candles are just kind of there flickering on her face, and she's just sitting there very solemnly. She's like, I didn't mean to kill Marcy. It was a mistake. She shouldn't have been there. This was my only way out. I couldn't stay in there any longer.
Somebody needs to be like the ghost of Marcy.
and she'll reach out and kind of touch the bark of the tree, and just.
Is this where Pomper initially found out about Marcy?
Fuck!
Yeah. Just because she left the door open, so he could have been just walking by, and he's like, why? What is going on? Who was in there?
And now this
Buns,
is just like a
buns, buns.
symbolic story about supporting others, because the tree is now supporting, and I appreciate the twist. I'm English teacher reaching. At this point. I'm English teacher reaching for the stars at this point, you guys.
They're close by.
Yeah. So she's just there. She's having the moment. She's just touching the tree. With my last breath, I will end that, Charlie.
Wait, what? Did you say Charlie? Like, with the angels?
The brown.
Oh.
This whole game has just been leading up to a Charlie Brown joke this entire time.
Fucking Peanuts joke.
So mad, but I'm so proud.
We played 2 acts just to make that damn joke.
A lot of setup, very little
Oh my god,
payoff.
it was a slow burn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Surprise, we had a Peanuts joke in this.
That was beautiful.
So then that'll be where it ends, and then the scene will just pan out to where her hands touching the tree, and just Pomper's watching, just.
And that was your failure, that Pomper. You were just trying to confess. And
Private.
the real
Yeah,
failure
I was
is
just
that
trying to confess in
Pomper
private, and
heard
then
you.
it was overheard.
Got it. Wild.
This is my scene
Take
now.
us home.
So this one is a wild. So it's up to you how you want this to go. And this is actually very exciting here towards the end. So I imagine this is it. This is the climax, right? So we've got, I would say Calico. So I'm going to say that Pomper has helped Calico. What's
Don't
that?
forget that fear has to lead to a fateful decision.
Fear does have to lead.
How
to
have
a
none of us
decision.
done that?
I was really into this Charlie
That's
Brown.
right.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So, all right. I'm like finishing touches, tightening the armor. It's like total montage. Like
Yeah.
you found the letter, you've read the letter, we've like held each other, we're psyching ourselves up. And then we look to the tree bay, which is where we know. Oh no, the meditation room. It's got to be in the fucking meditation room.
Oh, yeah,
has to be. Has to be in the meditation room. So we go to the meditation room, and just outside the door, I'm imagining that. Here we go. Fear leading to a fateful decision.
Here we go.
We're someone else has got to be Michael for this. So we're gonna head down to. Basically, like we're just marching.
I'm already Calico.
You're in
yeah.
the front, and
Do you want to be Michael?
Oh God.
Brittany's Michael. Jess is Michael.
Oh no. Yes. I have my own name. Thank you very much.
So it's like tension across the board, slow movement, like over the shoulder cam. You can see like the goat horns taking up half the frame, and me like kind of like just behind, sort of thing. Pomper is. They're both like both of us are breathing heavy, doing that thing. And are you sure you're ready for this?
He kind of like looks down at the armor and he looks at Pomper earnestly and he says, "I think I was born ready for this."
Okay.
So cliche, I loved it.
Okay. And there's light coming from underneath the door of the meditation room. It's like he's lit a shit ton of candles, and you can hear the bleating of goats. And there seems to be like there's still struggle happening somewhere in the room. There's lots of movement happening.
Is the door closed?
The door's closed for the moment.
Okay. What's your want in this scene?
My want is directly related to the tilt.
Ah, shoot. Okay. And like, can you say it right now then, or is it?
I can, but I want it to be a moment.
Okay, you want to be moment. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
In that case, can you leave for a minute and we can decide if we want to give you white or black die?
For sure. Yeah, I can see it going either way. I will.
Just so we can discuss without your input.
some water.
Hi.
All right. So, wild
As you
dice.
go behind the soundproof curtain.
Yes. Soundproof. Can't hear us from here.
What do you guys think? It's like, I feel like story-wise, the hero keeps changing. And I feel like at this point, we've established like Tabby Mama was the original hero and that it has to fall on Calico.
Okay.
Even if it means him failing. What do you guys think, like, the
I
outcome
think
could be?
I don't think we've had 2 acts where he's got. I don't think he's had the time to have like redemption.
No, I agree.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
agree.
Well, because he got brainwashed.
I'm
so that
saying
was kind
I'm
of-
saying he gets a black dice.
I'm into it.
I'm into it.
I'm into it.
Okay.
You into it? Fight back.
Well, yeah, what you thinking?
Fight back.
Well, I'm just trying to think of being Michael, but
Sing Panic
yeah,
at the
right.
Disco.
but
There you go.
if he wants it to be directly related to the fateful
Fateful decision that
Yeah.
he should.
So, does he want to be fearful and then come out on top,
Also-
or does he want to be fearful and then he backs out and Calico dies?
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a good
So
one.
let's do the white dice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the
That
white
could be a very good one.
You guys, we're doing the white dice. Okay, we're doing the white dice.
And
Don't
we're
tell
not gonna
Danny
give it to
though,
him until he reveals
The
his-
very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're
Okay,
good.
you're good.
Nice. Nice. Y'all, chat, keep our secret
Keep it safe.
that we're giving him a purple die.
Oh, you all know what it is. I just don't. I see.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Tell the story.
So with your lead, you kick in the door, we see Paul Abdul physically fighting off a shit ton of goats.
And it's two opposites attract for some reason because that makes no sense.
And I just feel like
together, opposites attract.
And I just feel like it's this very like defining heroic moment where like I put my hand out and it's like the parting of the goat sea.
Yeah.
And they all just stop because I'm the one who's been I'm the one.
Yes,
Yeah.
they respond
Yeah.
to
The
you.
goats all like
Yeah.
fucking
I'm the one
kneel.
who's been exactly right.
Oh.
Yeah.
They know you were the one trying to.
And Michael.
Well, you were also trying to over milk them for the sake of Michael.
But that was
But he's
somebody else
helped
control.
raise them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was gonna say the goats didn't know that he tried to betray them.
And your good has been passed to him now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And Michael is sort of standing watching his goat army kneeling
Heart
before
goat, heart
this
affinity.
army. And there's a really tight shot on sweaty Pomper, like breathing heavily, like just beads coming down his face. And you can tell like he's broken the conditioning and on maybe an emotional level, but there's still something else there. And his eyes are just super constricted with fear. And he grabs you, Calico, and he's like, Michael! I'm so sorry, Calico. I brought him for you. He's a visionary. He knows where we're going. He knows what's important in this life.
Should we do
All right.
it?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yep.
All right.
It's white.
Oh!
Good job.
So it's white.
Yeah.
All right. Land it over here. Fuck! I didn't think I was gonna do it. Surprise! So it's like, I would say maybe not that blatant then, but maybe it's one of those like the two of us walk like side by side, something like that, and Michael's just standing there confident in the cape, and you're just, you're ready. The army's down, Paula's all right, and I'm standing there right by your side, and then just the sheer vision of Michael and the power that he has over Pomper is just too fucking much.
So what is Pomper's goal?
Well, Pomper's, again, like I was leaning more towards a tilt than a specific goal. So
Okay.
the fear leading to a fateful decision. The fear of Michael, his power, and all this stuff. Because I am still the
Succeeding.
idealist.
Yeah.
Regardless of me siding with you, I still think Michael is right. And so it's one of those things like he fixed me, or like he did to me what was right. So it was one of those, basically delivering you to
punching
him
goats.
was my want for that scene. So yeah, it's one of those like, it's
So
like,
you made your goal.
I did.
We still get to tell more of the story then.
So I would say, as you two walk in, and I'm kind of ignoring what's going on over here,
That's fair.
Michael will just say, Popper, I knew you were always my number one.
Well, now I'm like personally offended. Now I'm like, as JPG, I'm offended now. Like, I had this whole character arc, and then it just got brought down by one sentence.
Yep. You said he was A-dub.
You said you were a
I
singular
did
dumb.
say it was A-dub.
Said
yeah.
a singular dumb.
Whole character arc just written, just
Wiped.
yeah, just
Done.
wiped now because I'm number 2.
Oof.
Yeah.
Sweeping music as fucking Pomper goes and takes his place by
It's an
Michael and the
instrumental
Cindy's.
version of any Panic at the Disco song with lots of cello.
Yeah. And the goats rise again, I guess.
Wait, what about Grandma Dino?
Oh yeah, Grandma Dino and the cats.
Yeah, what
I
Grandma
don't think they
Dino,
would-
it wasn't here.
Okay, so like my stupid reveal that I wanted it to be is, you know how the Cindy Pepperings are like, there's like a bunch of them? I think there's also a bunch of Grandma Dinos. And you need a balance.
Oh
You-
my
because-
god.
balance.
light balances dark.
That's right.
True.
The Cindy's and the Dinos.
And it's kind of that like Avengers Endgame, like on your left. Like, and it's just like one Grandma Dino, another Grandma Dino, another, and then like now like I have my
And
army.
they're fighting the Cindy
Yeah.
goats.
Yeah.
You have a Cindy, I have an army of Dinos.
So
So
okay.
then I would then team up
yeah.
with
all the Grandma Dinos.
Grandma Dinos.
Yeah, they're here to protect you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, you have an
What's that
idea.
face, Danny?
Michael, I know that Calico's come up against you, but what if you could make him like me? And we could all stay here on Rainbow Mountain.
But I also okay. Do we end this on like a cliffhanger where it's just like you know like that scene in Endgame where they run at each other, and then that's where we cut the
Well, and
film.
then we go
would
into
like-
the aftermath, which is the montage of how everything comes
Yeah,
out.
yeah. So we
yes.
can leave that with the question.
Yes.
I would like to say though, just for Michael's sake, is
Yeah.
that he hears Pomper, say, can we change Calico to be like me? And Michael is very uncharacteristically just going to put his hand on your shoulder and just say, I don't think we can.
Grandma Dinos, assemble.
I think is a good chance to find out how does this end.
All right, it is now time for aftermath. So for this, we're gonna roll our dice, our own dice, and similar to how we did the tilt, but instead of picking, the highest and the lowest, it's gonna be of our own. So whatever number we land on after subtracting the larger. So like for instance, you can have,
I'm gonna get like a
black
really
1
high-ass
or white
number.
3, etc. And this one counts as white for me.
Oh, fuck. That sucks. I got a white and a black as a 6. Cancel each other
I
out.
can't do math.
That's
Can
2.
Can you add these for me?
And that's out now.
Thank you.
I got a white 13.
What?
16.
You're,
Thank you.
yeah.
you're up first, so that is fan-fucking-tastic is your outcome. So, and now the way this works in the aftermath is think of it as sort of like it's an epilogue, but it's also montagey, so you get sort of one fact for each die that's in front of you. So it's like, so this is Calico doing XYZ, this is Calico doing XYZ, and this is that, and that's where he ends up, that kind of thing.
Okay, so then so I had 3 white dice and 1 black dice. So then does the black dice count as that storytelling mechanic as well?
Yeah, yeah, this is just for the end. This is just, but yeah, 13. Holy hell. Yeah, that's the highest you can get.
Yeah.
So it's fat times ahead, safe and secure. That thing that would make your life better. Oh, you got it, absolutely, and then some more. Enjoy it.
Okay,
you get your happy ending.
I would say Power of Love gets Pomper to betray Michael at a very crucial moment at the very end.
Nice.
Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2. Although the Cindy Pepperings are clones, Grandma Dino has just been very busy, and this is just like a family of Grandma Dinos.
And they've all just taken on the moniker.
This is just generations. It's like it's like the shadow of the bat at this point, right? Like now we've had all of these Grandma Dinos go out in the world in order to do good at this point. All right. Calico lives and gives Tabby Mama a proper burial.
No.
It's a very sweet moment.
Tabby Mama.
That name's being buried with me.
And oh god, I don't know. What do you guys think? I need some suggestions here.
You're now in charge of
What's your
of
future?
Rainbow Mountain.
Yeah, so okay.
You call the shots now.
Wait.
Rainbow Mountain becomes a non-profit for kitties who need homes.
Oh my god.
And I am the one who runs it.
What a dream.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right, Tabby, what you got?
I got a white 6.
White 6.
Not gonna be
Weak.
Yeah.
That's what it says. Weak. Hey, you're busted, beat, and broke down. You're also dead.
my
But
God,
at least
he's
you've learned a
dead.
lesson
What
about
else?
human greed and frailty, right? It'll serve you well in prison, which is where you're probably
I
headed.
don't
So
have
essentially,
a good funeral. Nobody comes.
there's a bleak outlook somehow more for you, Tabby. Or maybe there's some other seeds you planted that maybe didn't get to grow properly or something.
Yeah, those didn't get to grow. Yeah, man. I mean, I just died. Didn't work out. It was pretty bleak.
But everything that you left
Yes.
came to fruition.
That's true.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
threw.
It did.
Wow.
I don't know how to make this just like weak other than, I died.
You died, and the book you sent to be published got rejected posthumously.
I said the iPod breaks.
Yeah.
The iPod!
I said the iPod breaks.
The iPod touch!
It's gone.
Yeah.
iPod breaks.
Yeah.
Book rejection. Super dead.
Yep.
All right, Paula Abdul.
We'll just say that
16
the
black.
burial you gave me.
Whoa! 16 black. You got awesome. Insanely great. You will emerge not only unscathed, but if there's a girl involved, she's dropping her drawers. You might even get rich off the scaper. Who knows? Time for a new ride.
Oh my God! Does her book get dropped because your book gets picked up?
Oh my god.
The ultimate fucking fuck you at the end of it.
And that's your last die.
Right, there it is.
That's yes. That is that die. Obviously, I survive this venture with the goats and everything, and I leave. And that's all. That die. That's a singular event. I leave this commune. I find out that Peppermint Patty has an identical twin who is the perfect, and we get together and sail off, with like white linen clothing on a.
Her sister's name is Patricia.
It is. It's Patricia. And
Names are kids Patty and Patricia.
Some sick
They wanted her to be a muffin.
At this point, there's no other explanation. She was just going to always be a muffin.
always. And I go on to be a famous pop star / American Idol judge.
Yeah! Fantastic.
No relation.
Bring it around. Bring it in around.
You get peppermint.
All right, so are we doing the whites or are we doing the blacks?
So which one do you have more of? You have
more
5,
blacks.
So subtract the white from the black.
Okay, so it's 1.
1 black. The worst thing in the universe. No, sorry, horrible. You have 1.
Well,
horrible. You are probably dead.
too.
You are.
Yeah.
Other people, probably innocent people, are as well. There's no justice.
Yep.
There's no mercy. Everything is utterly, painfully screwed, and it is all of it, your fault.
Okay. I mean,
All right, so how would it be her fault that this kind of came down the way it did? Oh,
You did talk to Popper.
yeah, and the reason he followed you is because he knew about Marcy.
that's true. So, like in her own kind of stupidity of not closing the door behind her when she first came in and started just blurting out all of her confessions.
I would say the next one should be Marcy's alive. She's the one who's the big bad in the sequel.
Oh my God, Marcy's not actually dead.
Marcy is Patricia.
No. Marcy was working with Charles.
The whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Dang.
We could even say that Charles was pulling the strings, and he was the one that.
He's definitely the big bad in the third film.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
He's
It's a trilogy.
Yeah.
Pulled the
It has
football
to be
on me
trilogy.
one too many times.
Yeah. And then the last one, I got one more. Let's see. Well, I'm dead. So.
Nobody.
But that's
yeah.
known, so
Your
it's okay.
funeral happens via Zoom.
The baking club never comes back to
Oh, the baking club is.
All future baking clubs are cursed.
fruition. Like now they won't let you do it in schools because of this terrible
this
story.
terrible baking
Because of
club
your
curse.
book.
Oh my God.
Because of my book. That
Eat
netted
raw
me
dough in the
millions.
commune.
Yes.
The curse of the peppermint.
Peppermint curse.
Yep.
I love it. I love
Peppermint
it.
was never used as an ingredient ever again.
Yo, nice.
I got nothing to crow about because I got an 8. So no better, but not way
Mediocre.
worse either. Maybe the car is wrecked, your wife is leaving you, or there's a court date. But compared to some of the other people you know, ... I'm gonna say Pomper was fully cured of whatever went on with Michael.
Okay.
However,
Oh, good. We love
that
a
relationship was never reparable. So even though you're running the place and you've allowed me to stay, the Pomper Calico pairing is just it's just never worked since then. Like the trust was never rebuilt.
How are you breaking Pomperco for the chat right now? Like, how are you not?
That was my OTP.
How are you breaking the ship right now?
It's like
How are you breaking Caliper right now?
Pomperco Endgame.
I have to stay in a sort of
Pompico,
stasis
you mean?
according to this.
Pomperco Caliper.
So I'm in charge of. Oh fuck, that's fucked up, but I like it. I'm in charge of the cat feed.
Oh, sucks.
I've shown a proficiency for making sort of processed meats. So I live in the old tree bay where I just make cat food for everybody because like my brain's just not back to where it was.
Oh no.
And it's like even though like the emotions are there, like I don't trust myself around you and you definitely don't trust me around you. I think that we totally still like love each other, but
Now we
we're
have to do
both
it
too
from afar.
we're way too
It's too
afraid to get too
damaged.
close.
Do
Yeah.
you think we're gonna fix it in the sequels, or?
Maybe the third one.
Part 3.
Yeah,
Part
part
2
three.
is gonna be like head to head. Like
Angst.
fuck you, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be the face off.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see what else. The curse. He tries to get back into just baking normal muffins to try and like
Never
cleanse his
bakes
mental palate,
again.
but like the oven never lights for him ever again. Other people can come in.
Peppermint curse!
Yeah. Other people can come in and
Devastated.
like bake and get out there and
But
all that stuff. But it's like,
specifically for Pomper.
but just for Pomper, it's just like for whatever reason the starter will never work. And
May all your muffins burn
Forever.
and then I think the very last thing that Pomper would do is continue to, even though they're a weed, I think plant dandelions on the graves of everyone that he killed.
Ooh.
And the third tombstone, the first murder, is blank.
Never know until the third one.
So the third one.
I still think it was the original.
That was
Cindy
Fiasco, apparently.
Yeah, that was
4 hours of amazing.
Yay! That was
everybody.
really fun, but very long.
Yes.
No muffins, Reed. Why are you
No
suggesting
muffins.
muffins? Huge mistake.
Oh my god.
Thank you everybody for joining us and sticking with us. I
thank
realize
you.
it went long, but it's a long game with this many people.
I
should
am
have done more.
emotionally tired.
I literally
It was
like that
fun.
was
That was
that
good.
was a
That was
very
good.
good journey.
Yeah.
Yay.
Very
We
unexpected.
got there. Indy Skeep says,
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Oh no.
Meat muffin.
Thank God I'm vegan.
Cool. Well, thanks everybody.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Everything you did donate does help support the studio. Helps us get upgrades. We're looking for electricians and we're looking for audio engineers and a bunch of other stuff to continue to upgrade this space. So thank you very much for helping us keep the lights on and do stuff and continue to bring you guys entertainment. If anything you saw tonight you think was worth at least $1,
There you
please
go,
consider
Charlie.
joining
Two
our
more.
Patreon. So we have tiers as low as $1, and at tiers 3 and above, you can get yourself an exclusive Perception Studio pin.
Perception.
And for every 3 consecutive months, you'll be mailed a new pin. The cucumber pins have just come in, and those will be going out fairly soon. And yeah, we also have some talkback shows, Behind the Legacy, and we'll occasionally post some behind-the-scenes content over there on Patreon as well as creating unique experiences for those of you on Patreon. That said, as always, we love to pay the love forward with a raid. So who are we going to raid, Ryan? Scabby Rooster! Our fabulous friends helped us make this tavern, and they're just the best. And they're also LARPers and D&Ders, and who knows what they're playing tonight, because they got as big and varied a crew as we do. So say hello, give lots of love.
Dick Sword.
Dick
Sword.
Sword, everybody. Dick Sword. Hooray. Goodbye. Good night. Stick around for the raid, though. Don't go anywhere. Bye.
Bye, but stay.